What up? What up? What up? Where's the motherfucker business? You know what I'm saying? We can't be starting off cursing. YouTube will slow down the nigga in the algorithm. But welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations. I'm Duke Sims. I got my brother coming through, Yael. He'll be right with us. And we got the whole gang on Clubhouse right now in the Damu Kiwe Conversations room. We'll be migrating to the uniquemusic.com app. Go make sure that y'all subscribe. You can independent artists can release and distribute their music on that platform. You got timelines where you can post similar to Facebook's. You got an app which is similar to Clubhouse, but you can FaceTime. It's games to play on there. There's going to be a lot of giveaways. You know what I'm saying? You might win a ATV or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're going to win. But the people that's already on there, some positive people with motion. Shout out to everybody who already subscribed, everybody, businessmen, entertainment people, artists. We going to be on that app. We going to talk about Black empowerment. Shout out to uniquemusic.com. Shout out to my boy United Color Raps. He got that company also. Shout out to Big U. You know what I'm saying? The United Color Raps, all flavors. But the girls are liking bananas, so I'm advising y'all now, get the bananas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we got the content. You know what I'm saying? Tap in if y'all want some United Color Raps. We can get that to you. Get you a couple boxes. Make sure you take video. Hollering out the corporate sponsors. And shout out Big U, man. He's a hardworking brother, and he's trying to really change the narrative within our community, putting out fires before they start. You know what I'm saying? But he don't get the accolades of a firefighter. You know what I'm saying? He get targeted online with criminal complaints and testimonies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Crip Cop and the whole Rainbow Rat crew, man. Cause we gonna flame you bitch ass niggas up today. I'm on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Akademiks, DJ Akademiks, even though he's never been a DJ, Wack100, Adam22, Reggie Wright Jr. The daddy's a piece of shit too, but we're just gonna focus on Reggie Wright Jr. today, right? And Poetik Flakko, culture parasites. That's the topic today. I think it's a much needed topic. You know what I'm saying? And before I do that, everybody in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button, share it, tell a friend. They going crazy in the mother. Let's get to it. All the people who was on here early, we going to it. LeDon Jenkins. I see the Hennessy glasses. Henny gang, what's popping? Y'all. Henny and them already turned up. First people in the chat. Selenic22. Hey, Henny gang represent. They up in here. Henny gang, Henny gang, Henny gang. We got to get Henny a link on Clubhouse. She don't really be on Clubhouse, and she needs to rest, matter of fact. Tree Tip, she works so hard. That's why they love her. Salute families. Shout out to Tree Tips 2021. If you don't subscribe, go subscribe. Support the sister. She be coming with some good content. Mary Bird. I hate that I slandered your name, but salute to you, Queen. Rakita James, salute. Megan Davis, salute. Lakeisha Green, don't forget to click that button for sure. Diamond Blue, hey, Henny. Everybody love Henny, the whole gang. Henny gang, they up in here. Wilson, salute, vibes. Carmel Drip, the Henny gang is in the house. Hit that like button and share. We finna get into this content, though, because it's a whole lot of content. Let me see where we at with it. Let's get to this content. These dudes really don't care about our culture. They don't give a fuck. these little kids dying, that they don't have proper guidance, and that people is working with law enforcement and the government to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? They've been exploiting our culture every opportunity that they got. So we definitely gonna get into this today. And the main target is this dude, DJ Akademiks. We like to call him Wack100, you know what I'm saying? But let's see what we got. I could go to the, because I don't see the video. Hold on. Let me go get the video from over here. I got y'all. Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations. Damu Kiwe Conversations. You know what I'm saying? We got the link for y'all. Let's get to the content. Free to go, please. Keyway Conversation. So we gonna watch this. Damn, it went down. Bear with me. Damn, that's how Nip get at the nigga. Yeah, y'all gotta hear this. This DJ Akademiks we talking about. We gonna be going through the chat once this content get to playing. Cause we gonna be watching this. Let's go. It's only about
He's a buster. He's a weirdo. Nigga whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you guys just let clowns. Y'all heard Nip though.
Shout out.
He's a buster. He's a weirdo. Nigga whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you guys just let clowns be clowns, man.
DJ Akademiks is controversial, loudly ignorant, confrontational, and for what it's worth, he has gotten into several beefs to maintain his platform and keep his name in everyone's mouth. His chaotic and polarizing behavior has made him one of the most hated or loved voices in the hip-hop radio space. But what happens when Akademiks guests decide they aren't playing his games? In today's video, we're going to highlight 7 times DJ Akademiks gets checked. SZA and Whitney LeDon. Akademiks has a loud personality, and he obviously loves to build the drama for the clicks and the views. But sometimes his disrespect towards women is out of control, and not everyone thinks it's funny. When Akademiks was a guest on the Fresh and Fit podcast, he got into it with Whitney LeDon. Akademiks really looks like a chump the way he's yelling at this woman, even though she was acting crazy. You can only imagine how he must treat his girl if they got into it. Check it out.
No, we go. No. You want to talk about my sins or talk about yours? Obesity. Gluten, baby. Indulging in too much of that.
Chill. Little Johnny came to school tomorrow. We can talk.
His name is Johnny.
I love the kids.
He's gonna make it to school.
Word?
Absolutely.
If you trying to stay, we can rock. I'm with it.
Hey, it's whatever.
You the one that said you had to dip.
Baby, you said something about me having a baby out of wedlock. I said something about you sinning and having gluten and obesity. So now we on the same page.
Gluten and obesity.
Whitney drops a hilarious comment about Akademiks' weight, and that unleashed a flood of chaos in the room.
What kind of man do I like, and how should he approach me? I said, definitely not online. I said, if you're in person, you come to me directly, you speak to me clearly. Don't yell from across the room.
The first time I heard being a child of God, I heard about you.
Yeah, you always cutting the women off, but you never let us finish. But you want us to let you finish. And I don't like the way you told all these ladies to shut the earlier. That was rude. You gonna get views,
but shorty, what I'll tell you is this. Like, if I was offended by anything you said, I get the brakes beat off you here. I get beat the brakes off you here. Stop playing with me.
Oh, please do.
Stop playing with me. Yo, that's not That's not holy. Stop playing with me. That's not holy. That's not holy.
I listen in the name of God. I'm a big.
That's not holy. Holy now. I was trying to dismiss you because your broke ass bitch get a babysitter who's talking about you gotta go home. Go home to your little nigga and go handle your business. Go handle your business.
So we got this. Let's see what we gonna do. Let me see what we gonna do. Go to StreamYard. This nigga is so triggered by this female because she told him he was fat. you know that he was the kid in elementary school that got picked on, the fat kid, the square nigga. That's why he really don't care about it. He's getting women that out of his league. He doesn't respect them because he doesn't respect himself. But look how triggered he is. Let's get back to it. Shit crazy. That's the energy you're going to keep. Keep that with them ones that need that. Let's go.
The back and forth continues until she finally leaves the room and makes her exit, but not before the host of the show starts yelling at everyone to move because homegirl pulls out a stick.
Pull out a stick? Okay. Hold on.
To the left. I said move to the left. Yo, I said move to the left. Now.
Move to the left.
All right.
They talk like you put
move to the left.
This is the right.
Everybody get to the left. All right. If bullets come down this way, I ain't getting nobody hurt.
Oh, I'm a destroy that.
Wait, she's saying threats.
I'm going to give you my number one tip to get over a breakup, and that is going to be going to therapy. Going to therapy helped me so much. It can help for so many other reasons, but this was like a really hard period for me. So going to therapy.
You can't tell if Whitney LeDon actually pulls out a burner, but later on, she responded to the claims.
And we just don't go hard with it because they did that for nothing. They did all of that for ratings. When I left, I was already in the hallway. I heard him talking about,
made it seem like she pulled out the blood.
I'm in the hallway like, I start moving to the left, like, what's going on? So I finally went, got on the elevator. When I finally saw the clip and saw them all running, it's like, what is y'all running from? Air? Because I wasn't even in there. And I was gone. I was leaving. So that's what I tried to do, is leave gracefully. And it's just like they kept trying to provoke me. So they got what they was looking for. I definitely was, I'm a concealed carrier and I keep my gun with me at all times, but I never not once pulled it out. And, they just took that and ran with it. They tried to say it. If it happened, they would have clips of it. Everything was recorded. You would see it. I was gathering my things. I had my little liquor bottles that I was putting in my bag. And I was just trying to leave. And they just took that and ran with it.
Unlike the Whitney LeDon interview, this next.
So pay attention to their MO, right? Because all of these dudes got a lot in common. Check out their MO. Running fake plays, capitalizing off of any situation. Bottom feeders. They don't bring nothing to the table. He's not a DJ. He's not a rapper. He's not an executive producer. He's a podcaster with an opinion about a lot of shit he don't know nothing about. The music industry definitely kisses with the streets elements, but he don't know what's going on in them streets to be speaking up on it. But look how he got at the sister. Then he run with the play and, we're gonna exploit this situation and run with the narrative that she pulled a blick. Let's go.
Next woman Akademiks disrespected was uncalled for and really has no justification. Back in 2023, he went on a massive rant, body shaming SZA.
But y'all be fat just like me, looking like a linebacker. Your neck thick as like a 32 pack of Franks, and now y'all acting like y'all bad. You fat as let's keep it up, being. You know you've been under the knife mad times. We don't care how much you show that little botch BBL. You need to get back to the doctor one more time, and I'm gonna stand on it, man. But SZA, let me give you the truth. This is the ether that's gonna make your soul burn. I don't care how many albums you sell. You double chin. Let me not say. Hold on, I should say that. I apologize for that. You double chin chick. I'm sorry. I love you, by the way. You're a great musician.
You
are just as fat as me. The doctors, the surgeons can't fix you. Okay.
The body shaming was unprovoked. In fact, it wasn't the only time. In 2017, Akademiks publicly said, "She seems like she's one of them Amazon bitches." SZA's response was, "Still don't regret being nice to you. Peace." However, in a since deleted tweet, Terrence Punch Henderson, who has overseen SZA's career since signing her to TDE back in 2013, responded to Akademiks. "Man, I've been so conflicted the past couple of days as to address this dude publicly or not. I'm not playing no internet games. He has to answer for those disrespectful things he said about SZA. Then all of a sudden, Akademiks
like
releases an apology after he was contacted by Drake. Now, Ak makes it seem like the conversation was very cordial, but who knows how it actually went down.
Drake calls me early in the morning. I have no idea why he's even calling. He was working on For All the Dogs, and I had just gotten into it with SZA. And he says, yo, I can't tell you what to do. I respect your platform. I'm trying to cut these songs with this girl, and she's visibly upset. Some of the stuff you said really bothers her. He's like, I know you because I watched.
What the stuff he said about her really bothered her. He got into it with SZA. SZA didn't get into it him. What kind of nigga keeps getting into it with these women? A bitch.
I know you don't probably give a. You felt she did something, you're just responding. She's not one of those people who built for that type of stuff. She's an emotional, very precious girl. If it's not that serious, could you at least let her know? Because I think she really believes that this is the energy that you really feel. I apologize to SZA for that. Honestly, it wasn't even that serious.
This whole concert?
Dad, why? Come on.
Wait. You talking about it ain't even that serious.
Dad, you're acting weird. Is something wrong? Cooper, you're not okay.
Trap, rated PG-13, August 2nd.
Clicks and view. Why else
Hi,
would you be
we're visible.
down this system?
Getting set to travel this summer and need a wireless plan that'll keep you connected on the go.
We gonna get
Vic Mensa. In one of the most viral moments involving DJ Akademiks, Chicago rapper Vic Mensa straight up told Akademiks that he would have slapped the radio host if it wasn't for the safety of his studio and platform protecting him. When Mensa was a guest on the show, Everyday Struggle, he addressed Akademiks' coverage of the violence going on in Chicago and told him he had no right to have a perspective on what's going down in the city.
Do you feel drill is like done? Because you also mentioned that you felt you were a little bit repulsed by the fact that so many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real lives were being affected, deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life.
So I want to shout out to this comment. Kristen E said, "Don't worry, I got lawsuits flying in like Diddy. He gonna get his karma." That's how the world works. You show a lot of lack of respect for melanated women, and that's the energy you putting out. Then that's the same energy you gonna get back. And it looked like he getting that energy, right or wrong. Let's go. But great comment.
For that, like, how'd you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly.
Oh, he ain't got that energy.
I'm just seeing you here,
though.
So I'm like, this is a tame environment.
He's a straight
so I would
bitch,
keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, they ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis?
Akademiks decided to go on the defensive and argue his case that he wanted to give a different perspective about drill music.
Nah, we got to go back. This little brother crushed him. This
the music is a real life depiction of that. Like, how'd you feel about it?
To his face.
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment. So I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if
you ain't got that energy.
Exactly like you.
He's a bitch.
Sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, they ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis?
Akademiks decided to go on the defensive and argue his case that he wanted.
Right there. That's the main point. Who is these weirdos to feel that they should have a voice in what goes on in our communities if they don't have a voice in their communities? Are you guys philanthropists? Do you do music? Or did you grow up in these communities? What do you know about these communities? You was a DJ that came out of South Dakota, wherever the fuck you came from, right? And then you're a Jamaican, so you don't even fully understand. Shout out to the Jamaicans and the Maroons that understood and been through that struggle. This is no slight on y'all. but there is an element within that population that it's a little different. How they perceive melanated people that's already U.S. citizens. So sometimes you get those issues and or lack of respect from a lot of foreigners, not just Jamaicans. He's a prime example of that. Then you're talking about you made your name off of Chicago drill music, covering it, snitching, because some shit ain't supposed to be covered on social media. You know what I'm saying? You drop a lug or a subliminal or something, you know what I'm saying? That you gonna knock a nigga out or something, you know? But he went past that line multiple times, and the first thing he yells is, "I'm a civilian." Well, that's exactly why you shouldn't have a voice and be able to even speak about what's going on in communities you don't know shit about. That's why you don't understand structure in the first place, because the first thing you learn in structure, you don't speak up on shit you don't know about, man. That shit is whack as fuck, corny. Same thing with CS2 Back. He don't got no voice in his community. He never did nothing positive. He got his money. He began working with these artists who he bamboozled. Blueface don't know what kind of deal he signed, he said, right? He had executive producer on credits all up in a reality TV show. He take it from everywhere. He just talk bad about Chuck. The game, he just ruined his whole career. Go check that content out. We already did a room on that. And he tries to keep up ruckus. The same Akademiks did when he was in Chicago. And then he brought Tekashi 6ix9ine. And then Wack link up with 6ix9ine and he spin and he running with the same play. Keeping shit started so that they could benefit off of clicking views. Those little kids need leadership. They don't need that whack ass shit. We've been killing each other for over 50-some years in LA. Pay attention to what's going on in LA. Damu Kiwe conversations and a lot of different other active charitable Seats for Peace, Second Call, developing options. It's a lot of politics going on that most people in the community don't see, but they feel the effects of it. That's one of the reasons why he was trying to say LA ain't what it was in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Of course we're not. That means that what we're doing in the community is working. We still don't stop there. We still gonna push to do better, but it's a start. And you're beginning to see that. Let's get back into the content, man.
To give a different perspective about drill music. Mensa, feeling disrespected for some comments that was made about one of his boys who was killed, was not having it.
So when I saw drill, and you could definitely chime in. When I saw drill was so hyped up by everyone. I had to give a different perspective of what that was for people to realize that's not cool. And whether you agreed with it, right? And again, you're very close, you're involved in it. Chief Keef didn't like me, Dirk didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative, right?
No, it was clowny. It was just negative, man.
No.
Like, come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you're a bitch. Because
and what's that?
Because there's a video that you put up.
Hold on.
About a person named Trey 57.
Let me stop this.
Making all these jokes. So here's another Chirac Savage. Like, this guy's stupid.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. We got the Kiwe pop star in the building.
Hey man, it's Damu Kiwe conversation. Nah, hey man, listen. I'm fresh off the plantation. Listen, I appreciate my brother, my friend Deuce holding it down in the whole Damu Kiwe conversation team. Y'all sitting in one of the livest lives on YouTube.
Wait, you see them Henny glasses in the chat?
Man, listen, Henny is taking shots. We still on the block. It's enough shots to pass around. Hold it down, man. Listen, we got Henny in this motherfucker. Salute to the new addition to the crew, Henny motherfucking Shots, man. Salute to you, man, and the whole Damu Kiwe Conversation team. Salute to everybody that's on Clubhouse and that's on YouTube Live with us. Real quick, man. Hey, dudes, you rolled up already?
Oh yeah, man, we rolled up. But go
all right,
ahead,
so you beat me to it. You beat me to it. I gotta do it. Hold on, I gotta show them. Hey, y'all know what that is? Y'all know what this is, right?
United
Damu Kiwe Conversations. Hey, listen. Some of that hot content with the hottest raps out right now. You got United Color Rap. So unite your top shelf with some top shelf raps. That's United Colors. Put them together, man. Guess what? We got cherry, berry, grape, banana, apple, natural. I name it, flame it up with United Color Raps, man. Salute to them for the sponsor and salute to Big U for that new app that we transitioned into, man. We got a whole plethora of people and a whole bunch of things going on over there. We got artists getting ready to distribute their music for free with no fee. We got Damu Kiwe Conversations, Deuce Sims, LeDon, Yael, Henny, that girl Henny. We got Tree TV, Big Mess. Who else? Bomani, Football, G-Mac, Diamond. We got double diamonds. Oh, man. Where the aces at? Nah, but look, man, we got the whole team, man, transitioning to Unique Music app. That is called the Unique Music app. Make sure y'all download that. You don't want to miss out the brand new interviews we getting ready to have over there. Make sure y'all download the Unique Music app. Salute to Big U with that. And make sure if you're on Clubhouse, you transition. The link will be in that description in the top. Get ready for that. And if you're on Clubhouse right now, make sure you are following the mods. Those are those green beams on stage. And the room. Make sure you follow in the house. Get that red ticket off your profile. Once you do that, jump on the YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the live. And guess what? We in the chat because that's where it's at with the Blue Wrench Mob. Them people are, man, they ruthless in the chat, man. So don't go in there with no bullshit. Salute to them and salute to our loyal supporters on live. That's always coming in and supporting the whole team, man. Remember, y'all one of the hottest lives.
Zenobia Akabu. Hey, girl.
Salute to you. Remember, y'all in one of the hottest lives on YouTube and one of the hottest clubhouses, rooms on Clubhouse. You sitting in Damu Kiwe Conversations.
All right, so let me catch you up real quick. So basically, we just showed the video 2 times. Akademiks disrespected and got triggered by women, was very disrespectful and aggressive and all that. So now, fast forward, the Chicago boy get on his head and tell him, bro, how do you even think you should have a voice to speak up on this? You know what I'm saying? You really snitching a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. So I'm going to rewind this little part for you right here, right? Because this little part right here, this kid goes in, right?
The name Snitcher
Chief, you didn't like me, Dirt didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative. Right?
No, it was clowning. It was just negative, man.
No.
Like, come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I really think you're a bitch. Because
in what's that?
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage. Like, this guy is stupid. He messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, this is not a video game. That's the name I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and like with this corny ass little voice and make jokes about it, like, you know, I was waiting to see you.
Making up,
and it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You get chased out the mall.
Wait, I do get love in Chicago though. Like, I mean,
out the mall, DJ Akademiks.
I mean, truth be told, there's a mixed reaction.
You know, you can't deal with that.
Akademiks was basically tiptoeing around in circles, trying to paint a positive picture of himself and his channel. Everyone knew he wasn't going to be able to slide away from this one.
Right now, there's satire used, right? And I know exactly what you're talking about. It's one shot, right? By the way, you guys don't know. But I always had that positive message. Yo, y'all got to cut it out.
Satire is a form of clowning.
No, yeah, but it's not on some with no type of responsibility. Always offered advice.
Responsibility.
Satire
like
when
you
I look
sitting there
your responsibility when I'm offering advice at times, and I'm
offering advice. Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer.
Everybody weighs in.
Typing.
Wait.
Typing
Everybody weighs in
real,
on everything.
Talking about real life. You talking about real. What you know about that, bro?
No, doesn't everybody weigh in on everything?
Not.
What you know about that, bro? Nigga, you don't even know nothing about that. And you speaking up on real shit, bro. He said, he called them niggas, look at these savages. These is narratives that the media had pushed about black males, especially aggressive black males, to the masses since the beginning of this country, as we know. Nigga, and then what makes you think you got a voice in our community to speak on this shit and you don't know what it is? What you know about that? Nigga don't know what the fuck he got getting himself into. These niggas, hey, do what you do.
In that way, you really built a following off of clowning our deaths, people that I really know. And you know what's up about it and why I said the things I said to you is because were we to be in a room, there's no cameras, there's no security, you see us, you wouldn't make no jokes. You wouldn't make a single joke.
Well, first of all, I gave an outside perspective.
Would you make a joke? Would you make a joke?
About what?
No,
okay, give me.
Hey, don't waste my camera time. He wouldn't make the joke.
You wouldn't make the joke.
He wouldn't make the joke.
So don't just be sitting like a little,
dude.
like an internet gangster.
No,
talking
I've
about
never
like making
me. Truth be told,
that nigga said you do all of that shit, but you ain't gonna do that in a motherfucker face. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna do that in a motherfucker face though. And then listen how this nigga get on him though, bro. Like, who is you to do that? And you playing with niggas, and you probably playing with your joint on the computer. We don't know who you is, what you doing, and nothing behind that computer. We already seen what CS2 back do behind the clubhouse computer. Listen to how Joe Budden get clown this nigga.
Yeah, bro.
I never portray myself.
And the reason I say that is because those are ballsy things to say. That you said. Those are ballsy things to say, not coming from a ballsy person.
You ain't got no balls. Not coming
but
from
those are
person.
brave things to say, and I don't take you for a brave man. I really think that that's cowardice. I think that entire perspective that I'm gonna make a life off of joking about these young black men killing each other, that's cowardice. Huh? And you wouldn't say
joking about these young black brothers killing themselves. Think about that.
No, facts, bro. And it is crazy because him and I'm gonna just say it, Poetik Flakko. You know what I'm saying? That nigga motherfucking CS2 back. It seemed like they all
Adam22. Adam22. Grandmaster, Adam Grandmaster, man.
You feel me? The Grandmaster, the wizard, one of the wizards. You know, these clown ass niggas that took the culture and don't understand none of it. They don't understand none of it. They understand it to a degree because they get the people to come on there and elaborate, and they get them to say certain things about the communities and what they've, you know, what's going on in the community. You know, not what you went through or what you're going through, and not what you're doing to try to make it better, like what Big U was doing and other individuals. They're not doing that. They're not trying to give the people an outlet. They're giving the people the outlet to come. I hate to say it, self-snitch on themselves, dive into political stuff that they know nothing about, and then give their synopsis on it, which it makes no sense because they ain't experienced none of that shit. And all of it just looks fucking crazy, bro. You know, and you got these niggas trying to elaborate in depth, and they can't because they've never stepped foot in the deep end. They ain't swim with the piranhas and the sharks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't swim with the piranhas and the sharks. You know what I'm saying? They ain't did that. And they just getting all these little, they getting people that don't have nothing to do with the community to sit there and elaborate and then make a decision in the stand saying, "Oh, these niggas is clowns. All this, the hoods is over with. All this is, all they killing themselves, man." A lot of this stuff come from misunderstandings. A lot of this stuff comes from not having the tools and necessities to get out of certain situations. You can't just put that on them like that. And like the brother in this video is 1,000% right. These niggas are getting some real nigga faces and bitch up.
Let me ask you this real quick, right? Hey, well, I want you to read Henny comment first, and then I'm gonna get right into it. I need to ask you a question, brother. A real question though. You muted up, y'all.
My bad, bro. So you said, read that comment right there?
That's that girl Henny.
That girl Henny with the shots. Hey, she said 154 watching and 94 likes. Get them likes up, y'all. Come on, man. Listen, we just asking y'all respectively. We bring y'all the hot content. Just do us a good favor, man, to like, comment, share, subscribe, share it to a friend, tell a friend. Come on in with Damu Kiwe Conversations, man.
So, I mean, we've been in each other's presence a couple times, man.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And just the way that we carry ourselves. If I ever seen Poetik Flakko, do you think that he would have that type of energy that Akademiks have for them women?
No.
What about CS2 back?
Hell no.
What about?
I know for a fact he wouldn't. I know for a fact, bro. These niggas don't stand on no kind of morality, bro. Especially CS2 back. This nigga so much of a nut hugger and a fucking dick rider. It's disgusting, bro. He want to be a real nigga so bad. He's willing to emulate, perpetrate, like he's willing to deceive, lie, like it's like watered down dope. He's willing to step on stories to implicate and imply himself in these things, and people believe it without fact checking him. They just believe it because nigga, valley. You know what I'm saying? Like valley. Y'all let the valley nigga. Y'all talk about the valley. The valley. Nigga, you not the valley, nigga. You're not the valley. It's real niggas. Salute to my big brother Messi, man. It's real niggas. Salute to baby Skip. It's real niggas coming out the fucking valley, bro. You're not the fucking valley, you sucker ass nigga. You's a bitch. A super bitch. You're not, bro. You surpass bitch. They need to create a new word for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because it be niggas like this that get into positions of quote unquote trying to help people and they gatekeep and they just snakes, man. The nigga ain't helped no motherfucking body, bro. Only thing he helped was help the fucking feds becoming a 137 CS2. That's on his name.
Matter of fact, we gonna get into that a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into CS2 back a little bit later. We gonna stay on this nigga Akademiks, aka bitch ass Akademiks. We ain't even asked his name. You see, this little young brother stood up on principles and told that man exactly how he felt, and he didn't feel no problemos, nigga.
Can I say this, dudes, real quick? Yeah. The way this brother got in front of niggas like these clowns like Snitchademics, the way he got in front of him and checked him respectfully, he lucky the nigga didn't slap the dog shit out of him. But you know, they selective politics when they try to pick up certain people, right? Right? So guess what? The way these niggas be getting these interviews need to happen more frequently. Niggas need to stop going on these interviews with clowns like this and becoming fucking fans and shit like, oh my gosh, you got a platform. You got all these subscribers. You got all these views. Let me just go ahead and be amused for you and let me go ahead and buy into your program. No, nigga, go against their program. Don't get on their fucking platforms and they vlog shows and become a goddamn fangirl. So you so spotted by a deer in the headlights by the spotlight, you forget where you come from. You forget the real politics. That's why they hate niggas like us, Damu Kiwe Conversations, because we got real individuals that stand on business that don't selective politic. And these clowns get on these interviews and they succumb to the ideology of these fuck niggas, bro. And it's sad.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. We gonna get into a salute to the young brother, man, for standing on principle. Chi-Town in the building. Let's go.
Luke. Wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So So you expected me to cover drill music, everything around it, but not like how do you cover that?
Who told you to make a video series? You're not even from Chicago, called The War in Chirac, where you go into the smallest details of like murders. What is that? Like that's that's just like that's parasitic. That's what they do to our culture from the outside, and that's exactly what you do to our culture from the outside.
Hold on, man.
Jeezy and Nipsey.
Hold the fuck on. Did this nigga just do what I think he did? He said, who told you to go give little information about murders, start a podcast with your voice and talk about murders?
You know who?
Parasitic, nigga.
You're a parasite, bro.
Eating off the culture, the death of the culture. A real vulture, nigga. A scavenger.
A bottom feeder.
Bottom feeders, bro. And
feeders, bro.
And that's the reason I ran this content, right? And we finna hear what Nip had to say about him and a couple of other people. But we gonna flame Akademiks, but I want all of y'all to pay attention to the characteristics that they display. They're hedonistic, all they think about is the money, disrespectful to women, or have some kind of weird cases with women, or weird investigations with 16-year-old girls. I'm just saying. If we gonna speak on it, speak on it. Now you got civil suits for sexual battery or something to that extent. You essentially being accused of raping women. And she recorded your dumb ass. Police wrote her out, yo, this is how slow this nigga is. You know he ain't from the street. The police write down 10 questions for her to call Akademiks and ask. With the wiretap, this nigga answered all 10.
That's crazy.
Shit.
It's funny. It's funny, but it's funny, but it's like, damn, this nigga like, you get what I'm saying? It's like we laughing, but we know why we laughing at it. But some of the people, some, not all, that's not really aware and privy to the understanding of the culture and the code of ethics and the conduct, they not privy. They like, oh, it's just nah, man. This nigga really doing CS2 back work, man.
And that's all I wanted to lead up to it, getting forward. Let's get back into the content.
Let's go.
Kiwe conversation.
See hustle. Let's piggyback on the statements voiced by Vic Mensa. Some other rappers who shared the same views were Jeezy and Nipsey Hussle. Like Vic, Jeezy really cares about his community and had to let Akademiks know how his corny narrative of hip-hop was hurting the culture.
Well, if you were selling drugs and you live outside the community, you were pumping drugs to the community. But that was bad.
Let's rewind a little bit. My whole point of case is that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, just do it with integrity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was doing what I was doing to be in this position to sit at this table with you now. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? To be able to have something, to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? But my point in case, and the point I was trying to make was, I stuck to my guns no matter what, because that's what my mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So when you hear me talking my music, that's my true mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you what's right or what's wrong. I'm telling you have to build a rapport. Your reputation follows you around everywhere. So if you're not in the taking, you're not in the stealing, you're not in the robbing, like you're gonna put down your music, and that creates a code. You know what I'm saying? So the newer generation now, the things that they're putting in their music is, we're gonna run off on the plug. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take that. But you laughing because it's funny, because you on the show. But you ain't saying that shit. Little homie getting his head knocked off.
You're right, because that is one of the things.
Absolutely, I know I'm right. You ain't never been there. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's cool. But until you gotta go bury a nigga, you gotta pay for a nigga because he listening to this shit and he thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He running out here because that's the code, that's the rules. Wherever you're gonna get the street rules from, the code, but our culture leaders. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what you think is music and what y'all sit up here and critique is fine. But once you leave this table and you go back home to your people and you go back home and live your life and you get on your blog and you talk your shit, these kids got to still deal with this shit for real, bro. And they got more firepower, more guns than Iraq, brother. Like, it's real war out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit up here critiquing these kids and telling them you're doing this wrong, you're doing that right. Like, that's an opinion.
Jeezy calmly lets Akademiks know how he feels about the blogger's stance on the war in the streets. It's a common feeling among a lot of these guys. Check out what Nipsey said.
DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo.
Hold
whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns. Man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to up.
Let's go back and hear what Nip said again.
On the war in the streets. It's a common feeling among a lot of these guys. Check out what Nipsey said.
DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo.
Hey, Christopher Love boys.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up with Akademiks? You heard what Nip said about Akademiks?
I'm saying, like, you sitting here playing the video of a nigga who said he's a buster. But the busters is the busters of the busters. I'm a McCluster. I'm both.
Hey, even Love Boys gonna call him a buster. He's a buster of all Buster Thugless. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a Buster Thugless. He's just a buster with no thug in him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all eating wild goose steaks from us, because we gave it to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that gift. You understand what I'm saying? And I appreciate the gift from Big U, because he was so happy he took care of some other shit. I don't know about when he was dealing with him. He came out with his hand open to Big U. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big U got corporate sponsorship and business ventures that we're building. A mass media company. More on that later. Let's get back to the content, though. Hey, snitching for Love Boy. Before we go, why you keep inviting me to a IG phone call, bro? Like, bro, I don't want you to tap my phone. I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to see you. Why he keep calling my IG DMs, bro?
Well, you know what I'm saying?
I'm uncomfortable, blood.
I just want to say this to you, homie. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, maybe
I do not waive my Miranda, sir.
In the court of law, you have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, we can be appointed by one. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to let you know that, because, I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. And I just want to let you know ahead of time, So don't be surprised if you ever answer that call and, who on the other side,
But Nip said, what about this nigga Akademiks?
Yeah, neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood. Called him a buster.
Let's listen to why he said he's a buster. It's like general consensus now. Everybody know he's a buster. He's a rat. He's a piece of shit. He's a bottom feeder. He exploiting our culture, and he's a fucking parasite.
Whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns, man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to excuse me, are we live?
No, we good. We cool. We can bleep this.
We used to up for trying to film fights,
right?
In the hood.
Yeah.
You fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight. What's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating.
Right.
And what's up with you while you at it?
Right.
So, nigga get weeded out quick. He got a little internet run going on, but we just gotta let himself destruct because he's on the path.
Joe Budden. For someone who talks a lot, DJ Akademiks doesn't listen much. Joe Budden had to lay it out on him in an effort to get the radio host to understand some of the things he's doing on the internet is wrong. In one of their many interviews, the two got talking about XXXTentacion, his street antics, and if he is actually about that life. Budden didn't approve. Akademiks looks like a little boy getting yelled at by his father in this exchange.
Can we read this definition so I can put this away? All right, to spare someone, to refrain from punishing or injuring, to show mercy to exempt from something.
Stop.
Did he refrain from punishing or injuring? him.
Yes. According, I'm only going with what you said. You said I have 50
more to go off.
No,
this is my issue with you. I've heard enough from you. If you're not going to start talking some adult, mature shit.
I'm giving you guys what he said because he's not going to say all of that.
All right, so
you guys can analyze.
I'm off of him because clearly talking to him does nothing. I'm talking to you now.
Yeah.
Because I work with you, and
I would be moving.
And some of these street niggas think that I'm responsible for the things that you do and say. So now I'm talking to you.
They think vice versa too.
They think that you no, real niggas. The street know me already.
After that thing, I was getting a lot of calls. I was like, yo,
my point to you, this is my issue with you. And I only have an issue with you because when I watch these Triple X clips, I hear your name. And because I work with you, I have to now be involved in this little kid that I want nothing to do with. So, this is snitching, number one. Do you say that, Tim? Do you say that you are breaking street protocol by telling every thing that happens? Does somebody say that to him?
I'm not a street.
And this is my point.
Damu Kiwe conversations.
He said he could do it because he's not a street nigga, right? But then you got a nigga that said on payroll that he's a street nigga that's doing it. The exact same tactics, the exact same bullshit, keeping fires started, keep bullshit up so he can get the content. Likes and views. Fuck them kids' life. Fuck they mamas crying in them church houses. Fuck the family doing car washes because the boy didn't have insurance. Fuck that the boy was only 13 years old. I'm just saying, man, this shit nasty work. Let's get back to it, though.
That's my point. The nigga that's not street nigga, I'm one of them. I raised my hand immediately. Yeah, there's no shame. There's no shame in it. The niggas that are not street should not be involved in street nigga. And regardless of how the framing of this looks because of how he is framing it, this is street nigga. We would never know a word about this if he didn't tell us. Migos get into this type of shit every other week. We never see a video. We never hear a story. We never see a tweet. And we never see a IG post. Know why? Because behind all of these little not Migos, I'm not calling them that, but behind all of the young hip-hop people, some of them have OGs behind them. Some of them don't. Know where Migos falls on this list? They do. They definitely do. You know that. Yeah. So I hold you responsible when I see.
Salute, Montega.
Let me finish. When I see little like this, because he's gonna get beat up in LA for some shit he said, right? X had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with you. Now you're not able to account for your own words, and now it's switched.
Did he just say LA went soft? Oh, I thought a buster said something. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a buster.
It's not street protocol. Now it's IG marketing little fuck.
Yeah, he said LA went soft. Joe Budden telling them, nigga, now that little nigga finna get his ass whooped in LA. Nigga, it's some real OGs. A lot of these rap niggas got crews and got OGs, nigga. Niggas could be respecting something. Let's go.
You can't be involved in it. You can't be the vessel for niggas to involve in. You can't be the that these little even feel comfortable saying, hey, Akademiks, put this up. Because now you are involved in street protocol.
Now that's what I'm saying to Adam Grandmaster. Right? Right. You go transition into Adam Grandmaster. Same shit. You get right into nothing but bullshit. This nigga don't even show videos on his motherfucking platform. How are you supposed to be viewed as a hip-hop platform or hip-hop culture platform? Oh, I love hip-hop. Yeah, man, this shit is out of hand. Let's go.
I don't play with none of these niggas. When they start talking about street protocol, you know who I refer them to? My OG. There is a street protocol. And if you are not a street, you should mind your business. I tell the street niggas that when they call me. All them niggas know who my OGs are. They already know. Migos, everybody know who their OGs are. Him ain't no OG. And that is the problem with these little There's no OG to say, knock it off, nigga. Relax. Or for the OG to deal with it. But this, hey, I'm using your name for clout? You're posting a girlfriend? Stop it. Do not explain it.
No, I gotta explain.
Do not rationalize this behavior.
I'm not rationalize his behavior. Everything I tell him pertains to that situation.
I'm telling you something. Get them chucks Stay your little ass away from his little ass. You know why? Because when it get real, my OGs is gonna have to come into play, and I'm gonna have to tell them, hey, Ack ain't, you know what I mean? Keep away from his little ass. They're gonna hurt him.
That's on him.
Good. Keep it on them.
Well,
stop reporting on street,
bro.
The streets will escalate to a point where you're not gonna.
He said that little nigga gonna get his ass whooped. This nigga said that's on him. But you got him in this situation. He don't give a fuck about you dudes, bro. Y'all want him out that bad?
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because y'all lacking knowledge yourself. Elijah Muhammad taught that in the 1930s and 40s and 50s, bro. When our identity was stole and the head of the body's been chopped off with COINTELPRO and the war on drugs and all of that, y'all really lost. So within, you don't have an identity, bro. You just winging it. Insecure, trying to prove yourself to other men. That shit is like slightly gay. You know what I'm saying? And if that's your thing, hey, I'm saying go ahead and do your thing, player. We just don't slide on that side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? We don't swing on that side of the fence, my nigga. Let's finish this content because we gonna flame these niggas up today, bro. I hope you're ready.
And you can't report on it. What else? I hate to have these conversations on platforms like this, but I have to because little like this.
Joe came down hard on Akademiks and said what most OGs have always said. There are things that happened on the street that have no business being discussed on podcasts. Unfortunately, XXXTentacion lost his life a year later. R.I.P.
Today we're going to be trying the Dave's Hot Chicken Bites. These are basically a tender, which is just sliced up into nugget form. Happy birthday to me.
Star. Former Everyday Struggle host and shock jock radio personality Troy Star Terrain was Joe Budden's replacement on the show. In one of their episodes together, Star called DJ Akademiks out for being a fanboy and deriding rappers.
And jumping. You said a lot. You like birds all over the place. Or the first season, you guys... You were literally on Drake's. Now, I like Joe, but that has nothing to do with nothing. Joe can get it as well.
Hold on.
No, you had short. Drake didn't call your name. It's nothing, man. It's nothing.
So you can't be your
name. Why are you on Drake's? Okay, first of all, Drake didn't even call Joe. Why are you on Drake's? Never mind him calling you. Why are you on his? You on his last season again?
Discussing the hottest rapper in the game, and I'm sorry.
Who's not with you, by the way?
Cares if he is or not?
You care. No. We're sitting here talking about you care.
No, we're talking about a song he just put out, which he made a reference to show. It's like, honestly, I don't care if he gets
current. Not only am I current, but you're thirsty. You're thirsty now. You're in the studio doing everything against what you started out doing. Tekashi call you
Hey,
a
real
little punk
quick,
dipwad.
yeah.
It's safe to say Star murders Akademiks in this on.
When you just know Akademiks, you're thirsty now. You just screaming great name, riding this nigga dick. He said you're thirsty. When you hear that term thirsty, what comes to your mind, brother?
Just a nigga horny for something. You know what I'm saying? Like just
like horny for what?
Horny for content. He's
so horny. I'll be so horny. Hey, the D&D special, Deuce Sims and Diamond bamboozling them busters. So we can get them ragu tomahawk steaks. Shout out Snitcher for Love, boys. Get back to the content.
Onslaught of disses and checks. He also took time to address the common complaint about Ak, him profiting off of the street violence in hip hop.
You made reference to them being savages and all other names that during that particular point in time was tasteless.
Hold on.
No, you hold on. Don't sit here now and do this for Fredro. Don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're talking about people.
Don't do that.
Who may have been holding that shit.
Clown Chirac that got gunned down, cut down like dry weeds. Now you're getting complex money and you're.
No.
Are you serious?
That's not the truth. Most of all, the people, and just to clarify, you can make any.
We'll just let you finish your final thought.
Most of the people I ever spoke about,
sitting here with the modern day P.T. Barnum.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
I'm the hater, friend to nobody.
Because I think he's worth
Stand on it. You clowned him, he was alive.
A human life is a human life, guys. Like all the music and everything aside, a life was lost, and that's important. Star. All right, I think we got to wrap the show.
Freddie Gibbs. We now come to one of the bigger beefs between a radio personality and a rapper. DJ Akademiks and Freddie Gibbs have a long history of going back and forth. Let us know in the comments if you...
You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting into no Freddie Gibbs, no beef for Freddie Gibbs. I'm not even I don't even know what kind of thing you got going on with the boy, but he's already cooked. Get the tombstone. Fuck your dead ass caskets, Akademiks. King Akademiks is a culture parasite, bro, as well as some of his constituents. Yael, can we get a reset, man? I'm finna get this content, bro.
Hey, I said one of the hottest lives on YouTube and one of the dopest rooms on Clubhouse. You're sitting in Damu Kiwe conversations. Hey, we just having a conversation. That's all it is, man. And it's just to spread the awareness. It's spreading awareness about things that needs to be repetitively embedded in people's minds to understand there is another side. And when you choose to attach yourself to a side that is not 100% with a solid foundation like these clowns, you bound to drown, man. The surface is look good on top, but at the bottom it's lifeless bodies, man. A lot of people then fell by the waysides attaching themselves to individuals like this because they just want to be associated with stuff that have no substance. These dudes are using the bloodshed and the turmoil and the tragedies and the tribulations in the community, and they have no idea on what these people are going through.
Hey, you
and
see
it's sad,
this?
Man.
Ain't that the same clown who ran with this?
Oh,
you see that?
I'm gonna clear that shit up. It's on you.
Oh yeah.
So my thing is, my nigga is like you.
You remember that?
Yeah, bro.
Look at his title. Almost 1 million views, right? Roddy Ricch violates older dude from his hood after he accuses him of false flagging and being fake. Violate a man over.
Violate? How do you? That's crazy.
Hey, they say he violated you over the app because you said that Roddy Ricch was false flagging. I'm just gonna shut up and see what you want to say about this. We're not even gonna give this shit no more likes. Matter of fact, I did register this too. I ain't got no money from it. Akademiks, you want to play? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I own that content, intellectual property, and it's registered with BDS. But yeah, bro, I'm glad let him get a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but what you remember about that situation when they pushing that kind of narrative, bro?
Just the fact that, you know, it was a setup play. The sad part about it was people that I thought was you know, was homies, but they, you know, lined me up with a clown like CS2 back and had that whole place set up on Clubhouse. You feel me? But at the end of the day, the truth is getting out there. Whether niggas want to side with with reality or, you know, stay living in the metaverse. You know, the whole thing was just him ranting. Oh, you like every time I made a key point, like, oh, I'm not talking about.
Did he really is he really false flagging though? Like that was the topic. They just overlooked that point because he got a bag. A lot of these niggas, you know, prostitute they self for a bag because they hoes and don't know how to get it they self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I stand on what I said years ago. The nigga false flagging, bro. The nigga got on the interview and said, I didn't grow up in Compton. I didn't do this. I didn't grow up in the Wilmington norms. I didn't grow up around these dudes, right? He said that out his mouth. Then you got OG niggas talking about some, he lived in here. He lived in here his whole life. And the nigga false flagging like, ha! Like he laughing because he know it's not true. He know it's not true. But because he paid the nigga a Wagyu steak, he willing to say anything. Nigga took a nigga to dinner. Now he become a motherfucking pretender. You get what I'm saying? It's like niggas get treated like hoes. And then when you expose it, I'm hating. I'm a hater because I'm telling you the truth. I'm a hater because the child decides to become a grown man in his age now and co-signs rats that put innocent men in jail. What part of the game is that? And because I politic the way I did,
that they put in jail?
His name is Freddie Sanders. Freddie Sanders. His name is Chemo the Dude on Instagram. Y'all need to go look at that man's Instagram, man. This is a sad case that the community is basically just trying to sweep his name and just say, forget about him. He's in jail. We're in the streets. We're free. It doesn't matter if it was 10, 20, 15, 25 years ago. He's a lost name. We don't care about him. That's unfair to that man. And the fact that, and it's like the fact that the family is attaching themselves to an individual like him, and the false flagging, the fraudulent information that they get of police to put an innocent man, it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care, but I do. I care. I am my brother's keeper. No matter if it was 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. When wrong is wrong, you got to call it out. You can't sit there and be like, oh man, it was 20 years ago. It don't got nothing to do with me. So what if it was you right now in the present day? What if a family conspired on you and put you in jail because you were standing on business? Wouldn't you want somebody to speak out for you? Wouldn't you want somebody to you know, host that flag of what's right and what's wrong? Wouldn't you want somebody to speak up for you because you have no voice at the moment, because you in a cage and nobody can hear you? You're not savvy with Instagram. You're not savvy on the platform. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that brothers like Freddie Sanders got to get lost because you got clown ass niggas like these clown ass niggas tossing a few hundreds around because niggas don't want to get up and go to work. Niggas don't want to get up at 6, 7 in the morning and go to work for 10 and 12 hours. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to get up and go to work for their own. They want a nigga. They want to hold a nigga nuts. They want to be brandy. I want to be down ass niggas. They want to be professional dick riders and just be like, hey man, I'll do and say anything. Just give me some tickets. Give me a sweatsuit. Let me be close to you. Like you trying to be a nigga boyfriend. And you got grown ass men. Listen, bro, you got grown ass men in their 30s. In their fucking 30s, tattooing a kid like RR on their arm because they want to be associated with them so bad, and the nigga not giving them no bag, bro. It's like you got a tramp stamp at 30 just to be associated with a nigga who's co-signing a rap that put an innocent man in jail. It's crazy out, Deuce, brother. It's so crazy out here. I am so disgusted with our people the people that do this, because all of our people ain't doing this shit.
Right.
And it's going on in every fucking community. You got a clown ass nigga doing some disrespectful foul shit, and it's getting overlooked because a nigga don't want to get up and go work. If a man don't work, a man don't eat. So you meaning to tell me you willing to become a fanboy, a groupie, a fuck nigga just for a couple of $100 in associationship? Niggas is clowns, Jadavian Clownatons to me, bro. Like
Goofology 101.
They're goofologists and they study goofology in the streets, bro.
Yeah, man. Real quick, hey, Bird said, Deuce and Yael, that shit y'all did last night had me dying at work. Fucked around and wrecked the forklift.
I told you don't use the forklift on these drugs. This is addictive. Pyro.
Hey.
Hey, man. Proceed with caution with this content for sure.
Hey, I told y'all we flaming these niggas. Shout out to my boy Simply Talking TV. This is the same guy we talking about. What that say? DJ Akademiks sexual assault case unpacked. Y'all go out to Smoked Out TV and check that out, man, so y'all can really get a scope of what we dealing with here, man.
Real quick, Deuce. I see Brian Henderson said, free Freddie Sanders. Respectfully, if I can get some free Freddie Sanders in the chat, man, I will highly appreciate y'all, and I will salute that and send that to my brother to let him know he will not be forgotten. Free Freddie Sanders. I appreciate you, Deuce, for letting me get that spill on that, brother. Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, man. First of all, salute for standing on business, and even when it ain't the easy thing, sometimes it be like the lone soldier. But even that, I'm not gonna bend or forfeit my code of ethics, what I believe in, for nobody. And they going crazy with it. Free Freddie Sanders, free Fred. Hey man, thank y'all. Y'all don't know how much that mean to y'all, but he's doing the right motherfucking thing. But yeah, go check out Smoked Out TV. DJ sexual assault case unpacked. Smoked Out TV. Use the footage, man. For real. It's nasty work. DJ Akademiks, you dead as a doorknob, man. Niggas
Damu
is
Kiwe. Conversation.
Akademiks got a strange case. Why the fuck is he around? Yo,
man.
Nah, for real, bro. We gonna close that one out. And what else we got? We got we got some. I got to work. Like y'all, I got to work. You know what I'm saying?
When he say he got to work, he either made that shit up or got duped out of it for 3 steps.
He didn't want to believe the CS. We get the real paperwork. CS2 back for Mark Stevens.
Man.
He didn't want to believe that. And then we give him the fake prison write-up that Duke Sims told and got his jaw broke, and he believed it enough to pay a couple $1,000. That nigga is an envious nigga, but we gonna get into why this nigga so envy. I told y'all, thanks for waiting that extra 30 minutes. We needed it to get the content. But listen to Adam Grandmaster. This is what he does on this platform.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yep, and
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him. Boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him.
Damn,
boom.
That was a cold.
It wasn't good enough. And then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's
You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed. You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yep. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because
nigga tell you, a nigga that you claiming is your motherfucking homie, that your homie just got killed, and you call your homie and you don't tell your homie that nigga said he just got knocked down in the hood. Like, this shit don't even be making sense. These niggas just lying. But this is what Adam Grandmaster permits and encourages on his platform. Telling some more same shit Akademiks caught doing.
Because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty.
Hey, I am.
Yeah, you know, because he called me like, 60 minutes before it happened on 6-0. He called me, because I was horny for content. On 6-0, I did this for Wack, because he be laying on his stomach and getting 3 fingers in his rectum, and I got loose bowels.
Loose colon, loose bowels cannon, nigga. Hey, look, bro. So not only did this nigga just permit this nigga and encourage this nigga on his platform to incriminate niggas and murders and all that snitch shit, this slow talking ass school bus riding ass nigga talking about, why is you stuttering about your lie? Like niggas ain't paying attention that what you saying ain't adding up. But check this shit out, man. One more again, and I'm gonna let you do your thing on this one, y'all, because I know you finna go in on this weirdo.
Double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's
you get a call.
What you gonna say about this retard, bro? He fucked up the whole vibe just with that slow talking that shit. But
because because I was being coached up by loose. I was being loose booty. Was being coached up by the loose bowel. My bowels loose, and I was being 3-fingered because my fingers is fat. But
but nah, bro. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hey, loose caboose, loose coochie cannon. Look, bro. Your wife, your real true wife, Gigi. I interviewed her, bro. Gigi told me some things about you. Something that happened in Solano, and you had an incident. You shitted on yourself. You recall that?
Yep, 6-0. I boo-booed on myself, and I boo-booed in my panties. But no, 6-0, I told niggas on 6-0, I tell. I mean, CS2 back, he coached me up and told me take my helmet off so I won't look too slow when I do this, because they know me, and they know me because I got people in jail like Brazy Rick and stuff, and his homie. Yeah, but I be telling on people because shit, nigga, it's part of the game now. What you gonna do? You gonna tell on me? No, I'm gonna tell on you. 6-0. I'm gonna tell.
Hey. And then what happened at the mansion, bro? They said you did the silk satin sheets, bro.
On Crip Street, nigga, I boo-booed on the silkies. You know what I'm saying? I boo-booed on the silk satins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Gigi, she just mad because I won't let her stick that dildo in my bowels anymore and make me boo-boo all on the sheets. Yeah.
Hey, listen, bro. Loose coochie.
No, you listen. You up here with this.
We ain't gonna lie.
You with this Buster Yael and Deuce La Monte. Yeah, nigga, you's a bus custer on Neighborhood. I told you. Yeah, I know.
All right, well, yeah, I'm a custer. I'll be a custer. I ain't gonna argue with you, Loose Cannon. Man, only a fool argues with a fool, man. But let's get back to Adam Grandmaster. You remember this? Let's watch this.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. The shit didn't even start. I mean the volume. Boom.
World Star Hip Hop.
Let's go.
T-Money, I wanted to ask you for some advice.
Told y'all we get into
the other day.
Let's get them.
I was just going through YouTube and I went to my favorite hip hop platform, World Star Hip Hop, and I got some bad news. I found out that my big homie was talking to the cops.
Who's that? Who, me?
What do you think I should do to
Who's talking to the cops?
There was an AI voice. A compelling thumbnail.
Shout out to listen.
It's on a big platform.
Shout out to that post.
I took it at face value.
Yo, shout out to that post.
And I don't know what to do.
All right, so I think listen, I think with best advice, right? Again, right? So where we come from, if you say something, you have to have a point to prove it. You have to have the work. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have it, you better figure out how to go get it and find it. Again, that goes back to how we were saying when I say he says some things at the wrong time or whatever the case may be.
Boy, that's 5 million.
What's that?
Hold on. Hey, dude, we gotta real
ahead,
quick,
bro.
we got Bird with the $20 super chat with the fist strong arm and the laughing emojis, man. Hey, listen, the shit is strong. The shit is for our people, and it's most definitely funny when you think about clowns like this trying to do real nigga situations. There most definitely will make you laugh because you know they don't stand on business. Salute to Bird with the $20 super chat. We appreciate you. Salute to you and your family. Blessings, brother, and all the supporters. Any and everything you guys send us, man. We highly appreciate it. From Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Mommy Kill, we already had y'all had already put it in the chat. I'm finna show you right now. Hold on.
Thank y'all, man. Please go follow that dude and inbox him and let him know.
Chemo _ the dude.
Yes, that is him right there. Please follow him. Let him know that his voice will be heard. His situation is being heard, and we appreciate everybody supporting this brother, man. Thank you, and salute to you guys and your family. Blessings to you guys.
CS2 Black, I see you on No Jumper talking about
what up. I was listen. I was just giving my intellectual stance on not being caught snitching. I'm just letting niggas know I'm a pro.
You gotta caught, go. Though. You can't let them know you didn't get caught if you got caught.
Nah. Listen. Monte, look, you not that smart. I said you was, but you not. But I believe you are because you exposed me. But I'm smarter because I got the feds. I'm willing to do what you not gonna do, blood.
That's what he said. On the dead homie, he said, I'm willing to do what you not gonna do. It's 2 things I'm not gonna do. I'm not finna mess with no man, and I'm not finna tell on nobody. He said he willing to do what I'm not gonna do. Let's get back into it. But yeah, this way he lies about the World Star. Listen to this shit.
Defamation and demand. We would like to schedule a call for Thursday. Our deputy general counsel is out the remainder of the week.
Defamation and character.
We'd like to be sure.
5 million. Good looking out, bozos. You paid your op.
So he's reading some kind of text message or something on Wack100 phone. Could that been a diamond he was talking to or texting? I don't know. I mean, I ain't got no takedown notice. Yael, did you receive a takedown notice or something related to the World Star Hip Hop police CS2 back paperwork and the video?
No, sir. I did not receive a takedown notice with explanation and detail on why and reasoning. Anytime that happens, they have to give you an edification letter letting you know why in detail and specifics on why they're taking it down. And I know what you doing your due diligence on that research and coming up with the great content with the paperwork. They didn't give you one either. So yeah, we are an overdue for them niggas to be hollering, bro. For real, for real.
Hey, but I'm saying right now, if I got asshole butt naked and jumped on Instagram, what they gonna do with my post? Bro?
Hey, pause, blood. That's my job. You fall back, homie. I lay on my stomach and get my booty hole thumbing. Hey, nigga, that ain't your job, blood. Ball back.
Fuck ball back. Pause. No video that one. But yeah, we received no DMCA takedown notice, no cease and desist. All of that is registered in my intellectual property. So this makes no sense. Why is he reading something and we ain't seeing it? And if we got you a bag, where's the lawsuit? I could post my lawsuit against Amazon, YouTube, SoundCloud. Matter of fact, just type in my name, Lamonte Sims versus Amazon.com. Or you can go Active Chuck versus Amazon.com and all of them pop up. 50-something defendants, bro. Where the link to his case at? Because I don't see one on the court.
That shit in the motherfucking metaverse, nigga. He didn't get no, bro. That nigga got the feds, bro. That's who he got.
Oh shit. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that like button. Share this mug. We definitely going up tonight. We going in on these bitch ass niggas. Fuck 100 EBT. Fuck CS2 back.
Who you suing? World Star?
Oh no, World Star. Okay, so no, listen. World Star's owned by another media company.
Right. And you're going for them.
You see, in my world, I will never sue or never involve court with nobody from the streets.
Okay.
But if you are the Ritz or you are a corporation or a company,
okay,
I will fire your ass up. I have a law firm called Sing and Sing. That's not no problem.
I call you don't want me to get no money or something? Because I called you about my defamation of character from the Rolling Stone magazine.
I never told you how to go and get it from Rolling Stone. I don't know.
I wear the attorneys.
They're right there. You can go get them. We can still go get them.
I think it's too late.
No, it ain't.
No?
Fuck no. Oh, yeah, you right. You can go get them. Because let me tell you where they fucked up at. They stupid motherfuckers said.
Don't say it, because don't let them go on Flakko. I guess you got to.
Let me tell you these bozos did, Adam.
Tell me.
They went on this clip on World Star and said, I was a federal informant and that I caught on wiretap trying to get somebody killed.
Well, Wack, I know you don't understand law. You're a layman litigator. So let me tell you a little bit about the difference between an informant and a confidential source. See, an informant is going to give information and might testify. A confidential source, 137, the judge can't even know that he's the informant.
Can you please say that one more time for the illiterate people who think we keep calling him a snitch on a regular form? He's a higher form of snitching, brother. Please, because that don't.
He's a federal confidential source, which means he's cooperated previously and provided accurate information that led to convictions, federal convictions, right? So when you're referred to in this paperwork, calling Mark Stevens as a confidential source, number two, not confidential informant, number two, he always try to spin people with that because they see the confidential informant and he's a Main Street Crip and this and that. Nigga, more than one people tell on cases. And yours is known as confidential source number two. Like, it doesn't say nothing about him being a Crip. Nowhere about in the paperwork doesn't say CS2 back being a Crip. In fact, when you try to say you never been to the main streets, well, why was Ray, because you a Pyru, Ray J a Pyru? Why was Ray J interviewed by the police in an investigation with the Main Street Crip? Mark Stevens not a Main Street Crip. They damn sure investigated him. We released both of those statements to the investigators. So,
but I think he forgot about that, and because he know a lot of people don't know legalities and certain verbs, certain words that are used by the lawyers in cases like this. He know they don't know that, so he's gonna keep spinning and saying, "I wasn't that. I wasn't the lower level drug dealer." Again, Due Sims just elaborated and told y'all that's not even mentioned in the case, man. He's saying that out his ass. He's just saying that shit so y'all could be like, "Oh yeah, it did say that." Where did you see that at in the paperwork? You know, you want to know where? It's no fucking where. It's nowhere. Sad, bro. Shit is fucking sad. But yeah, man, y'all gotta really pay attention to what's being said. Y'all gotta pay attention to the people that's involved. Y'all gotta pay attention to the things that's being elaborated. The paperwork has been produced, paperwork has been displayed, but because the case is certain things going on, that man got that shit took down because he can't get exposed because he's still working right now.
Yeah, that dude said, "I can't give you a DM to do that World Star. I can't give you the takedown notice." I said, "Damn, that's some high power shit."
I wonder, hey, Due Sims. I mean, if it's just so simple as a takedown notice, right? Yeah. How come it's so secretive? Why you can't show us? Well, really you, because this is like journalism is at stake. All these type of things is at stake, but you can't.
And he already admitted on the stand that he lies. That on the social media he lies. His content is for likes and views. He admitted that on the stand for Keith VD. That's a good point, Yael. See, you smarter than I thought. Hey, CS2 back. We challenge you. It's a 7-day draw.
Right.
Produce the paperwork, the cease and desist, post it up publicly, and or go ahead and admit that you CS2 back and you had them fan people take that down because they are obligated to protect their federal confidential sources, even from a judge.
Yep, they have to. They have to, bro, because they can't let people know that they have a plant amongst the people that they quote unquote are a reflection of. Like, you can't tell the people that, "Oh yeah, we got a snitch working amongst y'all because we want him to blend in."
Well, Wack said they told him who was snitching on him. I'm just saying.
Wait, say that again.
Wack said that the feds told him who was snitching on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I ain't never had that kind of close relationship with no police officers, but nigga, I don't know. That sound kind of foreign to me. I mean, or strange or weird, you know? Let's get back into the content because we got some shit for y'all tonight. Everybody turn up, hit that like button and share. Shout out to my people on Clubhouse. We going in for y'all tonight. Let's go.
Now, these two things, right, are things that can be investigated. The wiretaps can be pulled, and the investigative officers can be summoned to say, was this man a motherfucking federal informant?
Was that in the magazine?
Huh?
Was that
World Star.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when I seen it go on World Star, the team seen it, I said, no, let it get to 1 million, right? And let it cross over. Because the more views it has, that means the more damage is done.
1 million people have seen that video.
On World Star. Great, right? So what people don't realize, whether you like it or not.
Wait, first, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Nah, nigga, it did 3 million views in 4 days, nigga. He took it down on the 4th day. Put some respect on my name.
I'm a fucking public figure. Whether you want to agree with me or not, Wack100 is a trademark name and is a public figure by right of podcast, by right of record label, by right of notable manager. I'm a public figure, right? So when I hit my legal beagles, they was like, "Oh shit, we know they didn't do this." I said, "Yo, let it rock out," because it's chess, not checkers, right? You get these gang members that's emotional, and they say, "Let's do this to Wack," right? you always have to think about what you're gonna do to me. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna let it play out. We're gonna go high, settle in the middle, and then when I settle, then I'll post that on World Star and say, you stupid motherfucker, you just made your op a couple million. Who won?
Hey, we gonna take you up on that CS2 back. Post that on World Star Hip Hop then. Where it's at? That I released that video January 27th, 2024. It was taken down January and February 1st or the 2nd, one of those days. What we need to see what you found, bro. You speaking on it. Well, we don't know what you speaking on. You gotta show that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't believe your lying ass. Let's go.
I'll lose 10 battles to win the war. I always tell people this. I could have got that shit snatched down day one.
He always tell people this. You know who he always tell he'll lose 10 battles to win the war? Me. Me and my motherfucking squad. You want to know why? Because since the beginning, this nigga been taking L after L after L from our whole motherfucking squad. Shout out hashtag ETE. Expose the exposes. Damu Kiwe conversations. Tonight, though, I'm going to take y'all back a little back. Let y'all see where all this shit started at. We going to do this shit live. Hey, Yael, you with me or you with me, my nigga? I don't think you can hear me. You too near me not to hear me. What's happening? Are you muted up, player? Let's get back to this content so we can go into the next shit. This is what this nigga Adam Grandmaster got.
I'm going to lose these battles. Let's let people get it, talk about it. Other blogs grab it, share it, because my team, as you know, you have a team, is tracking everywhere it goes. On World Star, it just did 1 million, right? But when you combine everywhere it went, what all the comments said that's directed at me, right? All of that, when it hits the civil court, right, is the damage that was done.
Yeah. It's notoriously hard to sue the media in America.
You see that.
No, it ain't. No, not when it got that badge on it, baby. It got that badge of World Star on it.
Who do you think put the bag up to have that posted, and who do you think made it?
Oh, that was Big Q that did it.
How do you
this
know?
Stupid motherfucker. Let me tell you.
How do you know?
I know because he got a.
So he really telling them that Big U made that video. That shit is cap. Everybody know who made the video. Iman from Death of the Cloud Chaser actually made the video. I provided all the documents, and we talked about how we was gonna put it together and expose this shit. So shout out Death of the Cloud Chasers. I know y'all over there dick pulling or the Golden Knee Pad Award having ass niggas following behind Cheeseburger Chuck, man. After he got his company stolen when CS2 back trademarked the shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit be crazy, bro. But yeah, he been taking L after L from the team, man. That's why he always say that. I tell niggas all the time.
Contract with World Star. His first podcast ever,
right?
They needed location. Who you think gave him the location? They were in a big ass motorhome. Where you think it was at?
This was
in the
you?
back of my studio.
Okay.
He did OT Genesis game, all that shit. That's when I knew he was doing.
I did season 2. Never came out.
Right? No, because they don't do no fucking numbers or whatever. So this is what's going to happen. World Star as trusted, right? He called and get it put up because he emotional because we've been exposing his ratting, right? Now we got paperwork to his ratting, so it's different, right? So when he went and got that put up, World Star just trusted the dude. They put it up. Now this is what's going to happen, right? I seen it immediately. They say, oh no, let that shit up, leave that shit up, let that shit go. Let it get up there. When it hit 1 million, and then we got another 1 million plus collectively outside of it, that's when we go. Now that ain't no whack. That's legal shit. You know how that works. That's them Jewish people, right? They working. When they hit it, when the shit starts to get deep, when we go in for what we want and why we want it, they're gonna double back to this bozo and say, "Hey, bro, give us something to show that what you had us put up is real."
Bro, he's the only one questioning the credibility of it. He said he saved 7 Main Street Crips. That's a goddamn lie. Even the Greg Caton, who always protect and say he wasn't a confidential source as he's supposed to, right? Even he says that that's a goddamn lie. So you were involved with the case. So now, at the same time, Deja 34, the record label, is beginning to start. Stutterbox and Wack100 is neighbors, right? They finna sign Ray J to hey Yael, you with me, bro?
Damu Kiwe Conversations. Hey, we got a super chat. We got Walter Parsons with the $10 super chat. The best content with the either the okay or the whoop fingers and the thumbs up. Hey, salute to you, Walter Parsons, man. We appreciate any and everything that you and anybody gives us, man. Blessings to you and your family, man. Thank you on behalf of Damu Kiwe Conversations, brother. Salute.
Hey, on another level, right? So he's saying what's going to happen is that they're going to come high and they're going to say, you got to show us this. Yeah, they're going to say that we want to subpoena all records pertinent and inculpatory and exculpatory. All records pertaining to the Tupac, Biggie, and Main Street Mafia investigation done by the task force, which includes the sheriffs, West Hollywood Sheriffs, 77 Division LAPD, the DEA, the FBI, and the ATF. We want all of those transcripts, but specifically, we want the statement that you admittedly made on the 64th floor on Wilshire when you went and talked to the feds with your lawyer. You waived your Miranda rights. That means that there's a paper that you admit that you don't want to remain silent. I thought gangsters ain't supposed to be talking to the police about no federal investigations and shit. I'm just saying. But you admittedly did that. So you already was in violation for talking. Now we say, well, where's the statement that you made? What did you tell them? You can't tell us what you told them. And the police can't come on Clubhouse and tell us what you told them. We need to see the documentation. We need to hear the audio. You understand what I'm saying? If we could get Mark Stevens, Shaquille O'Neal's statement to police, Mark Stevens' statement to police, who are the targets of the case, right? Stutterbox statement to police, and a host of other, Ray J statement to police, and a host of other people that were either investigated with dealing with the main streets or investigated in the Tupac and Biggie murders. You're real close friends with another 137 confidential source, Reggie Wright Jr., right? I'm just saying, birds of a feather flock together. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Birds of a feather flock together. Snow Billy. Birds of a feather flock together. The Minnesota Meatball. Big Snow. Birds of a feather flock together, man. I just named to y'all a handful of snitches about a man that I never fucked with, that he met in person and done business with. Birds of a feather flock together. And you want us to believe that what the police said you said is good enough? The police never denied. I spoke with Greg Caton. In fact, it's on the Active Chuck page. Ate his ass up. And he said that we wouldn't be able to get that paperwork on you as it pertains to an ongoing murder investigation. Wait a minute. Police investigating Tupac murder, Biggie murder, when they believed under a theory that both were interconnected. and we can't get your statement, even though we got everybody else's statement after they raided your house. Ain't no telling how many guns they found up in there. You supply the 60s with guns. That's what I heard you say. Oh, Big U? Oh, he wears sweats away. Where you think them niggas get their tools from? Ain't that what you said to Hassan Campbell, nigga? I'm just saying, my nigga. We can't trust what you say or the police. Politics ain't done on the internet. They ain't done with the police. I wish I would go on my motherfucking block and niggas got some accusations on me and I come over there with the police talking about, yeah, he doesn't work with me. Finish this content, man. Damu Kiwe.
Ain't gonna be able to provide that. When he's not able to provide that, then that company is gonna be forced to settle.
Like, I'll give you an example, and I do think what you're saying kind of makes sense. But when they're trying to prove that Trump intentionally stole the election, that is going to be a very, very hard case to make in court.
Totally different from this.
But because it's easy to imagine that Trump really did believe that the election was stolen from him, regardless of if it ends up being true or not. In this situation,
they made specific accusations. They pinpointed. They said, I got caught on wiretap trying to plot the assassination of another man. Right? That.
So if that's what I'm saying, then how come they haven't come questioning me about what happened or the legitimacy of the paperwork or served the DMCA takedown notice? I don't know, man. This shit ain't adding up, though. But this the type of shit and bullshit narratives that's associated with No Jumper. This is a No Jumper clip.
So now you're saying I got murder for hire. Hey, brother, I'm a legal man. I got businesses. You can't put that shit on my name. Then you said I'm a federal informant. Listen, that's fucking with my character, people I do business with, right? So shout out to Reggie Wright. This is my secret weapon. Reggie Wright, ex-police.
That nigga said, wait, back that up. we talking about him.
This shit is,
I'm so... And on No Jumper, he shout out his big homie, the nigga that put him on, nigga, right way security, nigga, the dirt bag, the foul, this scrappy piece of shit, dirty ex-cop that tried to line up the
legal man. I got businesses. You can't put that shit on my name. Then you said I'm a federal informant. Listen, that's fucking with my character, people I do business with, right? So shout out to Reggie Wright. This is my secret weapon. Reggie Wright, ex-police. Everybody, all law enforcement that was on that case are Reggie's friends. So I called Reggie. I said, yo, Greg Caden's a relative dude. You got reach? Yeah. I said, okay, I need to talk to my legal beagles. Legal beagles get on the phone. They said, listen, tell us about this. He said, it's absolutely false. Wack100 was a target, not an informant. A guy named Stutterbox.
Now, what he acting as if most people don't understand this. Just because you're a target don't mean that you can't be an informant. Most people are targeted, especially by the feds, to get caught with a pistol, get caught on a wiretap. So then when they come with you, they already got the evidence, and the feds don't come until they got their snitch. The feds don't come until they got their wiretap. I did 10 years in a federal prison. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how they move. They tried to flip one nigga to get to another nigga. So when they raided his house, he says they dismissed it because they thought he lived there and he has Oklahoma ID and all of that. Well, first and foremost, in California, bro, if they got mail with your name on it in that house, you live there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could squat on that motherfucker without paying rent. You stop insulting people's intelligence. You can be targeted because you got caught on a wiretap and they ran up in your house for a conspiracy to murder at that, allegedly on Stutterbox. I don't know about that. That's here or there. Stutterbox never provided evidence of that paperwork. When we went through the paperwork, we didn't find that. So he said that police told him that when he was the victim that started cooperating and telling on all of the Main Street niggas. So he definitely, before we even talked to him, had to admit that he was the victim that started cooperating with the feds. He said, I just had to put security on my family. It's no justification for ratting. I get that. But under the court of law, it takes two people to corroborate one statement for that statement to be taken as fact. Him and Mark Stevens corroborated that Wack100 was the one that, in their paperwork, that went to Shaquille O'Neal and Mark Stevens on an extortion play, saying that Stutterbox got to tape it, Shaq fucking a woman that wasn't his wife inside his house, and TMZ will pay a lot of money for it. Hey, CS too bad. I heard you got the tape. Oh, we got Poetik Flakko bust the ass up in the goo. Your daddy got fries. You coming up soon, nigga. I'm glad you pulled up. We sick of your shit. You not respected in our culture. You keeping bullshit up. You acting like an agent of chaos. And I'm starting to believe an agent for more than that. I just can't prove that part yet. But you have a lot of consistencies with the behavior of confidential source 137, Reggie or Veggie Wright Jr., confidential source 2 back, aka Bun 100, aka Run 100, aka Big Messy ain't playing with your ass, nigga. He said, come get your put off, nigga. Yeah, that bust ass nigga. Your boss, the Grandmaster, Adam Grandmaster, your idol, Akademiks. All y'all is bumping booties and fighting swords, my nigga. Pushing this negative ass shit in our communities. Let's get back into it.
Informed on him that he was doing something that come to find out he wasn't doing, right? We have all the documents and tape recordings, and this is why I'm glad. Because of this, now I can force the tape recordings of Stutterbox voice telling on everybody to.
So you can force the tape recordings about Stutterbox telling on everybody. But this is an extortion case.
So hold on, right. So hold on.
Hey. Oh wait, I don't know. That wasn't a good one. I need a little bit more so I can figure out who that was. Because at first,
Poetik Flakko.
Oh yeah, he up in the goo right now on Clubhouse. He down there in the goo. He could come on up. I'll flame your fat killer whale orca looking ass SeaWorld and inhabited ass nigga. I'll flame your ass up in this motherfucker today, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Both of you fat sloppy body ass niggas insecure about y'all body. I don't think you really that insecure. You look like you trying to get fresh with a nigga with them tight ass sweats and shit on, my nigga. Look, my nigga, don't nobody want to see all that cellulite and shit busting out your legs and shit. Now I know why you hang with a nigga that's 5'5" with thick thighs, nigga. Yeah.
And like it from behind.
And like it from behind. So but why he said what he's going to do is he's going to subpoena all of this shit about Stutterbox. He trying to point the finger at Stutterbox now. But the good part about that, while you subpoenaing something we already established, Stutterbox told. He admitted on our interview that he told. Matter of fact, that was the one on Spiderloak podcast. He admitted that. So what is you proving with that? We talking about whether you told, nigga. One person, only one person can tell. Is that what you trying to say? It's an investigation about Stutterbox being kidnapped because he tried an extortion attempt under the theory of the sheriffs, the West Hollywood sheriffs, the LAPD, and the feds. This is their theory because later on the feds, Greg Caden is the actual one that helped the sheriffs and them federalize the case and the feds get jurisdiction over the case. So while they're talking about that and both the victim who got kidnapped and the victim who was told about this sex tape and attempt to get money from him are both saying you're a snitch, nigga. Nigga's not one nigga on this motherfucking planet can say I'm in a motherfucking paperwork. Nigga, you gotta produce that shit. But while you asking for stutterbox shit, stay focused on that and deflect to these suckers. These niggas that slow. Or they're too afraid to believe the truth. But what I know is this. Nigga, I'm gonna put in that Brady motion for all discovery, inculpatory and exculpatory, including the investigations that you went through from 2006, 2001, because that's when you first came around death row. When Suge wouldn't put your bum ass on. Truck driver. You admit you was a truck driver. Salute to all my motherfucking truck drivers. But nigga, Suge, you wasn't in the industry. It wasn't till Suge went to jail. Reggie Wright put you on right way security. And from there, you got a job being a security for Ray J, for Deja 34, the same company that was the target of the investigation. We got all eight statements. What yours at, though?
Come out. This shit is helping me, right? He said, furthermore, right, if he would have been caught on wiretap plotting or conspiring to kill somebody, we would have booked his ass. But we have all the wiretaps, right, that we was listening to. So once my attorneys heard that, they like, great, right? So they signed him up. So he's already over there with him. World Star's going to go in and
he signed them up and they already over there with him. This nigga crazy.
Ask this bozo, what do you have to support this clip that we put up out of respect to you? Nothing's there.
Get a great deal and do a great deal of good when you shop at Habitat Restore. From furniture and...
Hey, Yael.
World Star at that point, or this media company that owns it, is going to be forced to settle. I'm going to go high.
Yeah, dude.
They know what it is. I got all the time in the world. I don't give a fuck.
What if you end up being the guy that finally takes down World Star?
I don't want to take down World Star.
Yeah, this nigga.
Damu Kiwe conversations.
Let's get in the chat real quick, see what the people saying. White gangster, but look how his son turned out. Damn. Deuce, folks, you've been in the streets and in and out a lot of penitentiaries. Have you ever heard of this mystery nigga back before? Yeah, only when I got out. And I heard about Wack100 when I was in jail. My producer, he was managing my producer. Shout out Track D. Shout out DT Make Hits. Them was my in-house producer since 2011. When I went to jail, they got signed. When I went to jail, Joe Moses got signed. Ty Dolla $ign got signed. YG got signed. Mucho Dinero got signed. Everybody I dealt with, Ring Riches got signed. Everybody got signed. But I just didn't know that. And he was telling me I need to link up with him. That was the only bad judgment you ever made, was trying to link me with that nigga. I'm so glad I never called him. But we gonna get into that too. Let's go. Damn, LAPD ex-cop told the feds fall back off Wack100. Yeah. Dude eating good in that interrogation room. For sure, fact.
Hey, what's up, man?
Chilling.
How you been?
Look, Yael outside.
What you up to?
Man. Oh, I'm right here, dudes.
Wack conversations just be policey as hell the way he talk, man. Bash vibes. I mean, we just talked about, and Joe Budden and them called out the boy Akademiks for doing the same shit. Adam22 do the exact same shit. CS2 back do the exact same shit. This shit ain't just by happen chance, nigga. It's an agenda. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Nigga, these niggas ain't playing y'all music. All these rappers going up there. Why the fuck y'all think they don't got rappers on there no more? Why y'all ain't seen Dub C on that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Why you think a lot of West Coast rappers that are really artists don't go up there? A majority of the dudes that go up there is dudes that's independent, that's trying to get on. But niggas that's on ain't fucking with no motherfucking no jumper, bro. It'd be different if you got 5 million subscribers. All right, I got some new merch, or I got a new album coming out, or we got this film dropping. Okay, then it makes sense. You don't even be talking to them. What's your upcoming project? Nothing to do with music. Shit is booth. Let's go ahead and finish this shit, man. We only got about another minute. And
World Star's owned by a bigger company.
But obviously the bigger company is going to look at World Star if they end up having to come out of pocket and say, bro, you put your bad leadership put us in this position. Because I can say that as a person who owns a YouTube channel, I do believe that there's like a different level of leeway that I get when somebody like Loose Cannon comes on here and makes explosive claims about somebody, because it's so obvious that this is a conversation and that I'm not necessarily buying in on what's being said. But that video felt a little different. It felt like editorial.
Said, listen.
Being posted on behalf of
Media Lab owns that, right? So that's also we're going to take that. Loose Cannon gave a descriptive, right, of a phone call and a FaceTime he has. Right? Which he has proof that he has it. All he says, he never said nobody had somebody killed. He just said, I got this call, was told this, I called.
The proof that Loose Coochie, Loose Lion Lips Cannon said he had was a camera was video footing him being FaceTimed by Big U saying that Nipsey got chipped. That's not what Loose Cannon had on his reality show. He copied and pasted a picture of Big U with him in a corner that he was FaceTiming. That's what he tried to use. And these niggas talking about he really got evidence of what he did.
Dude was still here, and then 30 minutes later, he wasn't. That's it. Now, whatever you take from that, you take from that. Brother, it's many bank robberies and jewelry store robberies and many all kind of shit that didn't happen that niggas in the street knew was going to happen before it happened because a motherfucker was talking about what they was going to go do.
A nigga that always act like he know everything that's happening ain't gonna never tell the police he don't know what's happening. That's all I would say.
Right? Now, it ain't his job to go call and the police or the authorities. Now, maybe people would have thought that if this was the case, and we'll see, right? That if this guy, Nipsey, was supposed to be in Big U's, a little brother, that maybe you'd have called and gave him a heads up. It is insinuating that you knew something was going to happen. So why would you call Loose Cannon? Why wouldn't you call Nip? So, February 14th on Urban Flicks. That's what it is, Urban Flicks Network.
I'm just signing up.
It's coming out.
Promoted.
And, we got a situation.
I used to drive by Urban Flicks all the time.
It's coming up. It's coming out.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Well, it's time to find a new...
Yeah.
Pause it real quick. You see the comment Poetik Flakko just made, but I want to give a quick shout out to one of our good friends and supporters, man. Kitchen's Corner on Instagram. He's right here with us, man. He's a valid listener. We sitting here chilling. Hot barbecue on Atlantic and Rose, man. I'm outside depositing this check, and I run into one of my good partners from the community, man. He said he loved what we doing. Salute to you, brother, and salute to everybody.
Where you from?
What up, nigga?
What up? Salute. What's up, homie? Where you at with it?
I'm over here in Compton.
As you should be. Oh, so y'all outside.
Oh, he outside. That nigga outside, he comes outside. Yeah, bro, when they don't think I'm outside, but yeah. This Kitchen's Corner, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Kitchen's Corner barbecue on 4420 Rose Street.
Okay. You own that business?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Hey, one more time, shout it out and let them know what they can come get, what y'all specialize in, man.
Man, we got the ribs, brisket, turkey leg, smoked turkey, oxtails. Hit me up. Come on through. We got yams, greens, potato salad, beans. 4420 East Rose Street, Compton, California. Pull up.
Salute. Y'all better go get that good cookie.
Yeah. But you see the comment Poetik Flakko just made? Salute to the Clubhouse guys. You want peace? Hey, we all want peace. We just ain't unifying with no rats.
Yeah, I follow the what he say. Farrakhan said, "This ain't no unity party of punks, nigga." You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking with no snitches. Farrakhan said that. Shout out to the Fruit of Islam and the Nation of Islam, man. Hey, he talking about some. We wish for peace. We always peaceful, brother. Till I see CS2 back, then I'm boo bop his ass. It ain't nothing but a fade. He's ducking at us something. He can get that. You know what I'm saying? So we got all of that. Let's listen to this shit. So let's get into another 137. Let's get into another 137 informant. Let's hit the motherfucking lights. We going in for y'all tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I could be eating my dinner right now. My shit up there getting cold. But we got the content. And we going in tonight, man. Hit that like button, share, stay active in the chat. Matter of fact, let us get some let's get them active chucks up in the chat. Let us get some of them Henny glasses. Shout out that girl Henny. Shout out ODM Slim. Flako, ODM Slim say you need that. Yeah, nigga, if you ain't cool with Lil C-Bop, nigga, we ain't never booed, nigga. You can believe that. Reggie Wright sitting on his chair gasping for air. Y'all cold, man. I ain't gonna talk about him gasping for air. I don't. Y'all some cold motherfuckers in the chat. Hey, y'all, these people is violent in the chat, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cold-hearted. But that's what you gotta be in rigorous in what you standing on what you believe in. Let's get into this weird shit. I seen these niggas on Bomb First the other day. Let's go.
Hey, what's up with you and this boy? What this boy Deuceum do? I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to cut. What's up with Deuceum? What done happened with him? What him and Big U done did?
This a nigga asked me he wanted me to work with him on something. I called the homies and the homies told me the nigga been living out of town for 13 years or 14 years or whatever. They don't, so, a nigga don't know a nigga. I just didn't fuck with him. He a nigga came on Clubhouse, want me to help him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that he beat this female. I read the paperwork. I got to work. He beat the female, threw her in the trunk. Black girl, bro. Beat her bad and threw her in the trunk. When I read that, I didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he did a puffy shit. Huh?
These niggas tried to puffy me, nigga.
Trunk of a car.
He kidnapped.
I just want y'all to hear it all, though.
Beat her, threw her in the trunk of a car. So, I didn't want to do no business with him. Ever since then, he been on the whack.
So this is what CS2 Back is talking about. If y'all on Clubhouse, we only got 13 shares and we got about 70 people in the room. Hit that mother invite, tell your friends. Sims is going in on Wack right now. Let them niggas know we over here flaming them bitch ass niggas up. Sims and Yael, the whole Damu Kiwe conversation, the whole expose the exposers movement. Shout out to all the YouTubers. My nigga Smoked Out TV, my nigga Scandalous Los Angeles TV. We going in on these niggas. But is you with me? Because I'm finna flame this bitch ass nigga. Little by little, bro. Cut all up into this nigga. Swore is way more, words is the tongue is way more deadly than a sword, my nigga. Yeah. You muted up, bro.
I'm right here, Deuce.
All right, well, you need to be paying attention, brother. Because we going in. I'm going in.
Hey, what's up with this boy? What this boy Deuceum do? I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to cut. What's up with Deuceum? What done happened with him? What him and Big U done did?
This a nigga asked me he wanted me to work with him on something. I called the homies and the homies told me.
So let's get to that first, right? He wanted me to work. I wanted him to work with me. This is what Wack is spinning to these bum ass niggas over there that's gonna believe me because they all over there looking for handouts, right? Hold on. We'll get back to this real quick. Let me go to See, where we come from in the Damu Kiwe conversation, you gotta have receipts, my nigga. Them bust ass niggas ain't even gonna challenge that nigga. Let's stop sharing real quick and pull this what you call it up. Since this nigga say I wanted to work with him, and I'm gonna show y'all what led up to me getting in his back channel anyway. Pay attention. Oh man. So this is what Do Sim say. I want to do business with him. This is what he say, right? Wack100. Y'all see his name? Y'all see his picture? I'm not on no bullshit with you, because I just pressed the nigga about fucking with 6ix9ine. And then after that, once he made his position, I mean, nigga can't tell him how to get his bread, but I told him he think he bigger than the beat. Then he went into offering me things. And we got the receipt. Hey, y'all, I got the content, nigga. The content is content. So we gonna flame this bitch nigga up, nigga. I'm not on no bullshit with you, but I don't want to deal with you. I'm on something else. Because he's offering whatever you need me to do. If there's any wall that you need to go through, go under, we gonna find, you call Cash, the blood that wear the same flag as you. I'm not on no bullshit with you the first time I ever back channeled this nigga. And then somebody got at him like, my nigga, you're telling people you check me? How and when did that happen? You speak humble, but I see now you're a fan. I said, look, we not about to relitigate that issue. The interview is on the net. Niggas gonna get what they want to get from that. As far as a fan, I respect your business hand, but on some G shit, I sat at the table with real ones. Lil Killer Jess Low, Brimbone, Catnip, Nuke, Fat Rat, Lil Bebop, Jimbo, Spook. You sit at the table with Tekashi 6ix9ine, so I'm far from a fan, nigga. That's how I got at that nigga. But from the get-go, I'm not on no bullshit with you, but I don't want to deal with you. But this is what he over here spinning to these niggas. We gonna close this out, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into the content, man. But I told y'all I'm gonna slice this nigga and all his little lies up. Bitch ass nigga. Today, I got time, nigga. Where y'all ass at? He'll be coming back up in this motherfucker. Oh, hold on. Let me get up in here. Hit this one. Can y'all see the screen now? Y'all ain't even seeing the screen. Hold on. Let's go.
Living out of town for 13 years or 14 years or whatever. They don't, you know,
this nigga lies so much. I can't even get into the content. I've been living out of town for 14 years. He's saying that this is what my homies told him. I've been living out of town for 14 years, right? Go on my page and you'll be able to see everything. But let me show y'all niggas real quick what's up with cause this nigga act like I ain't missed to hit your Bremen, my nigga. Hold on. The motherfucking hit squad done. I didn't parole at 36th Street, nigga. Like I didn't live in Vegas for 2 years, nigga. And Centennial Hills for a year. Then I moved to 7 Hills, Henderson, Nevada, nigga. Let's get into it. This nigga act like he don't know that. We're gonna stop sharing this screen and get into this.
My woman.
Oh, tonight we showing out. Tonight we showing out.
Look like
Get her up close and personal, nigga, what a real one look like, nigga.
Why? I never hit my rolling. Bitch, I hit my brimming. Niggas want problems on the set. We can get it. I'm a fruit town menace. The deuces with the business. VNs too and big fingers told you niggas now. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Now all my homies feel it out. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Now all my homies feel it now. Bitch, hit your brimming. Go on and watch me do that. Me and my niggas in the two-door Kulak. And niggas don't want none like I'm the one to shoot at. Do that. And I've sent my whole fucking crew back. Now fuck with this brimming. Fuck with this brimming. I had your whole house sprayed from the floor to the ceiling. And don't forget to mention the news is
the Hummer though.
Me and my niggas be going hard for this brimming. Now fuck you niggas feelings. I'm fingers with the business. I'm brimming since beginning. I ain't stopping till I finish. I done told you motherfuckers I'm a fruit town menace. Now watch me do my dance. Nah, fuck it, hit my brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Like bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming like this. Like this.
Hey, wait. That's Deuce Sim with the Hit Your Brimming on. This is in South Central Los Angeles. That's 37 Drive, known as headquarters for the Fruittown Brim. And I'm out the Hummer with $3,000 Bulgari glasses on with 1,000 gang members, nigga. Y'all ever seen CS2 back on some shit like this?
Yep.
Let's go.
Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Never hit my rolling. Bitch, I hit my brimming. Niggas want problems on the set. We
gonna have
I'm a full-town menace. And the deuces with the business. VNs too and Big M told you niggas now. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Now all my homies with it out. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Bitch, hit your brimming. Now all my homies feel it out.
Bitch, hit your brimming. Things in Luke Simpson, the West Side FHN into the building. Back to the money after 10-year sentence. With the Mac, you want that? Knapsacks get pushed back. You ain't hurt the fruits back. Flyers ever.
Hold on. Because y'all don't understand the significance. Right?
Money after 10-year sentence.
With the right there. That guy you see right there.
You want that? Knapsacks get.
Let's back that up real quick. 203. My bad that it got to the disrespectful part. Wasn't trying to diss nobody.
After 10-year sentence.
Back then I was on that.
With the Mac, you want that? Knapsacks get pushed back. You ain't hurt the fruits back. Flyers ever. Louis Belt and loafers. Brim with the.
That's Sugar Bear. My big homie, rest in peace, homie. Untouchable Block Brim, founder. Him and Big Angel. Right behind me, behind my push. Hey, CS2 back. Where your big homie at? What big homie's pushing behind you?
Nigga, I already told you, nigga. Reggie motherfucking Wright Jr. That's my big homie.
Hey,
I
don't even know why I asked that question. But we gonna get back to these niggas. Got my motherfucking swipe in their mouth. Hey, go ahead and take my pubes up out of your throat, nigga, and you'll stop choking on this dick. Let's go. So that was a lie.
The paperwork. I got to work. He beat the female, threw her in the trunk. Black girl, bro. Beat her bad and threw her in the trunk. When I read that, I didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he did a puffy shit, huh?
So this nigga said I snapped the bra.
He did the puffy shit.
And did the puffy shit. This the kind of campaign Reggie Wright Jr. gonna try to shoot out there, right? And then spread false narratives like people is stupid, and most people
I told niggas you beat the bitch. I knew it. You beat her.
I think this is what the case come up under. We gonna go. I think this is it. No, Pfeiffer.
Stop deflecting, Lamonte.
I got to work. I got to work. Hold on. We gonna skip the rest of that because everybody already heard the rest of the live. We gonna stop sharing and go to the work. He been lying already. We done already exposed that shit. Now look at this. I kidnapped the broad, beat her up, all of this shit, right? And then here's the paperwork right here. Can you see that, y'all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. I just want to make sure you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it real clear, sir.
So it goes into all of this shit. The victim's statement, including that Sims was her boyfriend. He had not assaulted her, and she did not want police to take him away, were admitted through testimony elicited by defense counsel for the limited purpose of establishing the victim's state of mind. They didn't even want the jurors to know that she said, I was her boyfriend. I did not assault her. She did not want police to take me away, but I'm charged for assault and I'm charged for kidnapping. You want to know what happened? Sims was acquitted on the kidnapping charge. You see that? To dispute the state's kidnapping theory, Sims was acquitted on the kidnapping charge. But these niggas is on here using my name, clout chasing a real gangster, while I'm trying to change my motherfucking life. They ain't got nothing better to do, right? Talking about I done kidnapped it. I went to trial, and the jury found me not guilty of kidnapping nobody. It was the girl already telling them that let him go. I want to be with him. So how is you gonna say it's a kidnapping? Like that shit was a whole lot more politics going on behind closed doors. They want niggas like me off the streets. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? More than one reason why. But we got to that CS2 back. Let's hear what else he was saying. Reggie Wright.
No, he threw this girl.
He kidnapped. That's some kidnap shit.
So that's some kidnap shit.
So, you know, I didn't want to do no business with him. Ever since then, he been on the Wack campaign. I ain't never seen this nigga, met this nigga.
So this is
nigga
why
live in
Duke
Madison,
Sims is
Wisconsin.
on the fuck Wack
This girl
campaign.
take care of him. She on the last bar up there. I think her name was Maria.
So remember that he didn't want to do no business with me. When I already told him from the get-go, I didn't want to do business with him, right? Then he said he called the homies and they talking like I'm bad. Oh, he's been hiding out for 14 years. We don't know what's up with him. Well, we got some time today, CS2 back. Let's get into this old classic, right? Let's get into this old classic. Let me stop this real quick. We gonna take y'all back. Hey, share this motherfucking live. Let the world know we flaming this nigga up tonight, man. CS2 back. It ain't gonna be a doubt in nobody's mind how much of a liar you are, how detrimental to our community you is, and the false narratives that you push.
This nigga sends me a text message talking about House M-Rock, right? Now, fuck the name M-Rock. I know Michael Walton. When we didn't have mustaches or nothing, running around fucking Silmar Juvenile Hall, right? So I call my nigga M-Rock. Rock, what's up with this nigga Warren Brill? This nigga actually, I'm lying. I call him. Why are you asking me House M-Rock? Like you know the homie. Oh, man. Well, he said you called him and brought me up. Oh, yeah, hold on. Call M-Rock. You know this nigga Warren Brill? Oh, that nigga was on my phone the other day with Deuce M's. I guess that's Lamonte. Okay, why is this nigga talking about I called you with his name? He say, nigga, we don't talk about New York niggas. Oh, 6 Deuce Brim, nigga, you ain't nobody. He good at him. You ain't nobody, nigga. We ain't talking about, we don't even know you. So all that happened was this nigga sends me a text.
So he admits he gets at the homie Murder Rock from 6 Deuce Brim to try to figure out who Lamonte was, whether I really was from over there. He ran a make on me. This is a nigga that he looks up to, obviously, right? Somebody that he knows solid. And nigga told him, nigga, that's the homie. Deuce him. I just sent Murder Rock the what you call it. We gonna get M-Rock on here to talk about what really was said on that phone. Oh, that's the homie. What's up? We need to pull up or something? Dead homies, nigga. Tell them the motherfucking truth. Bust ass, nigga.
Now, what I said was, M-Rock, do you know Deuce M's the Don? And he was like, yeah, that's the homie. Yeah, nigga, all them nigga. Cause you getting 3 fingers in your nigga. Valley.
Let's get into this real quick.
We don't never talk about no. I called M-Rock, running the background check on Lamonte. Lamonte check out. He said, yeah, that's the homie Deuce M's from Fruitown Brim. He a solid homie. Boom, boom, boom.
But I thought he just said that when he called asking about Deuce Sims, they said, I've been high now for 14 years, witness protection. I think M-Rock just popped up too. Did y'all pull him up? He
Is this
came
the
in
real?
and just went back out. He should be coming back
Is
up.
this the real M-Rock or is this the M-Rock?
No. The homie's supposed to be pulling up. I told y'all I got the content. I told y'all.
No, you don't. We need to see M-Rock. We need the M-Rock on here.
Oh, he coming. We definitely got M-Rock coming. Let's finish this. If he come back in, we'll get to it. But this the man that I've been knowing M-Rock for 30 years. This and that.
That's crazy, bro.
Right? And you call the person you find most reliable, and he say he passed with flying colors.
Right.
I'll let y'all hear this weird ass nigga.
We don't never talk about no fucking war brim. I'm not finna talk. What the fuck? Nigga, you all claiming brims from New York and you live in South Carolina. Nigga, it's no relevance to talk about you to a nigga I've been doing this street shit with for 32 fucking years. You're not relevant to the conversation. Once he stamps Lamonte, my respect level went up to Lamonte. Because if the homie stamped him, then it must be real.
Oh, hold on.
Ain't part of that.
Did y'all hear that? Let's let the world hear it again.
Once he stamps Lamonte, my respect level went up to Lamonte. Because if the homie stamped him, then it must be real.
If the homie M-Rock stamped him, then it must be real. That don't sound like a nigga talking about that nigga hiding in witness protection. That don't sound like a nigga saying that a nigga was within bad standing. But he called asking about Deuce M. See, a lot of y'all don't be paying attention. It be the smallest details, and y'all just bite like big mouth bass. He popping it right now. But yeah, he almost finished. Let's go.
Part of that conversation, bro. At all. I don't know when.
So he get on War Brand. Boom, let's close that shit out. We got clips for y'all. We got clips for days. Let's take it back to when I said I had pressed him. Because y'all might say I'm putting a 10 on the 2. I don't know. Y'all, you be the judge, my nigga. Tell me, did I press this nigga about that Tekashi 6ix9ine shit when because I was very adamant.
You were. You were. Let's get the content.
Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Let's start back over. We gonna humiliate this nigga tonight.
This Lamonte Deuce from Brims, right? That fake 10. So now we talked about
Now wait, slow down. What FH?
This nigga, I introduced myself to this nigga. What's up? I'm Lamonte. Lamonte said, yeah, Deuce Sims from Brims, FHN. Hey, hold up. What's FHN? Nigga, FHN started this gangster shit, nigga. Before the Crips, before the Bloods, nigga, LA Brims was the biggest, strongest black organization in Los Angeles after the Black Panthers. Fact. They had the most territory. They are the founders of what today is known as the Blood Alliance. They formulated all of the relationships they had with all of these small communities to form what today is known as Bloods. And you don't know what FHN is, nigga. Yeah, my nigga, we ain't the same. They not like us. They not like us.
What that mean, nephew? So I
What
know
that mean, nephew?
LA
Brand, that's what it means.
You from LA?
Harvard,
I'm trying to set some shit up.
It's Fruit, Harvard Nets. If you was tapping in with the homies on the West, you would know a little bit more about it. Right?
we say 5-time brim, bro. Hey, listen. Little man from 6.
I told the nigga if you was tapping in with the homies on the West more often, you'll know what that mean. You know what I'm saying? And then nigga, listen what this nigga say.
Deuce, one of the 4 or 5 of
What's 5-time Brims? What are you talking about?
You know what that is?
The nigga said they called.
Hey, listen. Little man from 6 Deuce, one of the 4.
Listen to this nigga.
If you was tapping in with the homies on the West, you would know a little bit more about it. Right?
we say 5-time brim, bro. Hey, listen.
This nigga said we say 5-time brim. Hey, Jay Jonah, my dad's up in this motherfucker. Jay Jonah, Triple OG, oldest living Fruittown Brim member. I want to know what 5-time Brims is. Hey, JJ. Oh, maybe he more than likely ain't heard of that anyway. Hey, yeah. Hey, could you tell me what 5 times Brims is?
Hey, man, so here goes the thing, right? The only possible thing that 5, yeah, I got you. I mean, what could it be? He talking about up in the stones?
That's the only thing. See, he said the 5-time Brim stand for the 5 Brim sets. You know what I'm saying? Obviously BPS. Shout out to my Black P Stones, City Stones, and Jungle Stones. You know what I'm saying? They pushed the 5 when they joined the Brim Corps. When we was putting together this alliance, BIP to the big homie T. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? They pushed the 5 and we became one. They say 5, so he heard some Blackstones like Fat Rad or them niggas pushing Brimstone 5 or whatever, and he just assumed that that's what it meant. He don't know. He didn't even know what FHN was. This the nigga that y'all got leading the charge on the politics on the internet. A goofy. This nigga was humiliated, but pay attention. He gonna admit that I had the politics right.
Hey, listen. Little man from 6 Deuce, one of the 4 or 5 of
What's 5-time Brims? What are you talking about?
Don't know what that is? That's what I'm saying. I was tapped in, right? It's 5-time Brim, right? You know what I'm saying? So you understood what that was, right? It's 5 Brim sets over here.
What are the 5 Brim sets?
Come on. Politics.
So then the nigga talking about it is for the 5 Brim sets, right? So listen to this nigga, man. We can get past all that. So here we go. Yeah, you with me?
Damu Kiwe. Conversations.
Let me stop sharing the screen. Salute to everybody who's still hanging out. I told y'all we got this content and we flaming these niggas up tonight. I hope y'all thought it wasn't no game. Let's go.
He from LA. He from LA. I heard it.
Yeah, you said some shit that I didn't know what the fuck you meant. So I'm gonna ask you.
He didn't know what I meant.
And that's why I made the statement I made. I said, you said which one? I said FHN. You said, what is that? I said, if you tapped in with the homies on the west side of South Central more often, you'll be more familiar.
So he admits that he didn't know what FHN was. He obviously ain't been tapped in with the brims enough to know what the fuck FHN was. But he got these people, listen to these dick pullers over here. Listen to this shit.
Central more often, you'll be more familiar. That's what I said.
But he is.
But that's what you're not understanding. He tapped in with everybody, my nigga.
He tapped in with everybody.
How you gonna tell me what I know? I'm not just anybody. I'm in these streets, bro. Being in these streets.
Look, hey, Lamonte, hit me up on the back channel. We gonna set some shit up. Not on no other shit. We gonna set some shit up. I'm trying to get.
Hey, but the question, I wanted to get back to the question, right? I didn't want to argue with you, Wack. It ain't that ain't even.
No, I want to argue, man, bro. I just asked you a question. I mean, you took it wrong for whatever reason. But what's up? I'm listening.
All right, well, we'll move forward. Okay, now do you see? You said the first thing you said was Big U going.
He from LA. He from LA. I heard it.
Yeah, you.
Oh, and that was the dude from Harlem, which is #1 rivals of the Fruittown Brims, telling Wack. No, I heard of Cuz before. He really from over here where we at. He ain't from New York. You know what I'm saying? The rival is telling that nigga, bro. Sideshow from Harlem Crip. He told the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the nigga about being hypocritical. Let's get into this. Let's start that back over.
Gang, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, now he's saying that it wasn't no paperwork on Jim Jones yet, rightfully so. He didn't want to jump to a conclusion, right? Ain't that how it go until motherfucker got the black and white? Huh?
The what?
Your shit keep breaking up.
You said everything you do is a reflection of what?
Of the body. Yeah, he's a gangbanger. You said he was a reflection of Crips. Okay, Big U was this big Crip. This is how he's being seen from people in New York as he's arriving in New York.
That's where he's from. He's from Rolling 60 Crips. I mean, you can't take who the man is. That's what it is.
Okay, and the justification for him seeing Jim Jones was the fact that there's no paperwork he's seen to make it official that.
I mean, I just know how he moves, bro. I know how he thinks. So yeah, that's what he's gonna take.
Gang, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, now he's saying that it wasn't no paperwork on Jim Jones yet, rightfully so. He didn't want to jump to a conclusion.
So we can skip past that part. Boom. Let's go over here and get to his hypocrisy. So this is what basically how I'm getting on him about he talking about Jim Jones a rat and he ain't producing no paperwork. So I said, well, if Big U dealing with him and he ain't seen no paperwork, ain't that how it's supposed to go?
Bring me to my question. On this case, you don't have to see the paperwork on Tekashi 6ix9ine. Right? He telling you he's a rat, right? Yeah. And yet you still did a podcast with him. Do you not see inconsistencies or hypocrisy in that?
Inconsistency or hypocrisy in what? Me doing my business.
You can't even pronounce the word, nigga.
Man, Wack, hey, bro. Well, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. And hopefully one day you'll figure it out. The streets, as the streets stand, your neighborhood, my neighborhood, every neighborhood, ain't finna tell me how to run my corporate business. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey, CS2
Well, you just bigger than the B, right?
No,
you just bigger than the B, right?
No, the B ain't got nothing to do with my business because the B don't.
But you a representation, right? Now, which bring me to my question.
Hey, Yael.
What up?
hey, what you mean, your business?
Hey, nigga. Hey, Lamonte, what you don't understand, little nigga, hey, nephew, hey, the B don't represent my business. It represents back shots. I mean, back.
Hey, so look, after all of this, we go through all of this, I go on them about that. You ain't gonna, the B ain't gonna dictate how I do my business.
Bro.
Listen to how wild this get, bro. First, he admit that I do know how to politic. Let's get to that, bro.
Right, you could put lipstick on a pig, but you still kissing a pig. All right. Hey, back to Wack100, right? Wack, I understood everything you said. And what you saying is moving the ball, right? You could put lipstick on a pig, but you still kissing a pig. You understand? It essential. So how you perceive it mentally yourself as, oh, I'm just taking care of my family. Or you taking care of your family with integrity. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely with integrity. Yeah. Look, I got
and that's why, listen,
hey, look,
listen.
I got a team of Jewish attorneys. I got a team of promoters that when I send them an email, they go to work. Yeah, what you mean? But see, I'm going to be real. And I'm going to say this, and you ain't going to like this. Where I'm at mentally with my business, bro, you ain't even up there, so you don't even understand how these buttons work. You understand how the hood buttons work. We get that.
Oh, you
but
understand
these other
how
buttons
hood buttons work.
Go find me $5 million. Whoop, week later, here go an email. Whoop, we can do this. Whoop.
All right. Hey, back to Wack100, right?
So now the niggas admitting publicly that I understand how the politics go, right? He understand that I knew about what FHN meant. I knew what Bloods mean. And he yelling Paru and don't know nothing about his history, don't even know nothing about the brand. So it could have never been in that nigga heart. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't never was finna stand on that and you don't even know what it mean, bro. You don't even know where that come from. So let's get to the next video. And that's pretty much it. We gonna leave that one there, man. We done went in on this motherfucker, and we got my nigga Yael probably trying to get to something, but we got something today that I want y'all to have, right?
Nah, I totally understand the in-depthness behind all of the videos that we've already then expounded on and got very clear clarification on.
I got receipts.
Exactly. To have the content is had a receipt. Salute to that girl Henny for bringing her receipts, because like we said, we don't bring nothing to the table without receipts, man. And the footprint is here. It's heavy. It's right there in your face, man. Anybody that's connected to this dude, COINTELPRO activities, Goofology activities, all type of activities, bro. It's all within the same corresponding reaction. These dudes move alike. They are a reflection of what our communities are going through and what we don't need in today's society, man.
Well, we need about 12 more y'all minutes, because we finna go through this, and then we gonna shout out the sponsors and end the live. This is part 3, Wack100, CS2 back, part 3, Hip Hop Police. Y'all back.
Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man.
In part 1 of this case, we learned from Robert Ross, also known as Studabox, a Main Street Mafia Crip, and Wack100's introduction into the case, that Wack100 or CS2Back's house got raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder, which he never went to prison for, according to the paperwork.
So, on the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of Wack100 that the feds had?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap. He allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him the address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they just get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case?
Like, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
I tried to
and he
call
won't take
Dog.
your call. And I sent it to you because they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you play. That's what they say, what?
No.
As you can see by now in this first part, Stutterbox clearly implicates Wack100 into this case, not only in an interview with Deuce M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part 2, we saw Deuce M's break down the paperwork with the transcript on which Wack100 or CS2Back was caught red-handed as a confidential informant for the FBI, with detailed, corroborating evidence and paperwork that leaves no doubt that Wack100 is in fact confidential source number 2 or CS2Back.
The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that Back was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Back Wack also says CS2.
BK's new fiery menu, 5 items, 5 levels, so you can do you. Level 1's like level 5's the beer. It's
Back CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. Wack100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as a murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for, then how you out of jail?
In part 3, Deuce M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case, and the person Wack100 directly calls on the wiretap according to the paperwork, Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes Wack100 aka Cash Jones, the former Death Row affiliate and Pacoima Piru blood, as a confidential informant for the FBI.
What's going on? I'm here.
You got Mark Stevens on, and
Okay.
hey Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Yeah, we can hear you. Salute Mark Stevens. This Stats 280. Salute everybody. Salute. Yes, sir.
So you was cool with him from the beginning, even negotiated on some business as he.
Yeah, I met him. I met him with Stutterbox. I met him with the homie Stutterbox. That's how I first came to meet Wack, was through the homie Stutterbox. Right? When I met him, dude was driving trucks, seemed to be cool. Box was like, yo, this was his neighbor across the street. He seemed to be cool. When Stutterbox defected, Wack picked up the phone.
When he
defected, the interim, the middleman, because he was telling me.
When he defected, hey, that brother's defected. Hey, let me tell you something. To be defected, bro, you gotta be a fucked up nigga for a nigga to look at you and be like, you know what, Deuce Sims? Yael, that brother is defected. I can't fuck with that brother. He's defected. That just gotta be, that's a bad word.
Hey, Big Dog 767 say, y'all stay on Wack dick. Y'all can't make other content to save your lives. You need to thank him. Well, I guess you just missed all the content we've been running, and you don't know about all these interviews we got going on. But just because you saying that to us, I hope you will go over there and tell him, because I'm reacting to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got issue with me replying to a nigga lying on me. Now, it sounds like you on that nigga dick, if you want to be technical about it, my nigga.
He is a PDA.
Golden knee pad award goes to Big Dog 767. And besides that, I reserve the right to stay on this bitch ass nigga head till he give me that fade, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Hey, he not just defected, brother. He's a PDH. He's a professional dick holder. These niggas is professional meat holders.
And he defected. When the brother defected, right? Let's get back into this though.
Stutterbox was defected, and I was like, okay, but my whole thing is if he defected, why are you fucking with him?
Right. So he says that Stutterbox is defected, and then you get some phone calls asking to speak to someone else, right?
Yeah, he called me. He called me, man. It was, man, a series of calls, 4 or 5 calls. He wanted to reach out to the homie, rest in peace, Del Dog. And I don't give out nobody nav. So I called the homie, Del Dog. I'm like, yo, homie, you want to holler at this dude or what? Because he keep calling me. And he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to holler at dude.
So at some point, you get a phone call from Wack100, Cash Jones. And when he contact you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Del Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Del Dog some information that he had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be. And he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him. And Dog wasn't getting on the line with him. And he kept blowing me up because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Smart man. Rest in peace to Del Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me? But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap?
The whole transcript. I got the whole transcript. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretaps.
And do you in that paperwork? Do you see your conversation real quick with
So this is the man that in all the paperwork on TMZ and the LA Times that was targeted him and Shaquille O'Neal, and he's saying that he got all of the transcripts to the wiretaps. He got all the transcripts. He's saying, so this is where we getting our paperwork from, and you're telling us that what we got is fake, that this man really wasn't targeted and investigated, and that you didn't try to extort this man. It's in the statements that Stutterbox sent you, your next door neighbor, y'all try to run the play on Mark Stevens and Shaq. So we got fake paperwork. This is what you want the world to believe. Even though Mark Stevens started Deja 34 record label with Shaquille O'Neal. Mark Stevens is the one that hired your bum ass with a security job for Ray J because you was claiming Paru, Ray J was claiming Paru, and they needed somebody to hold them down on the West Coast. For you setting up the meeting with Mark Stevens and Suge, he awarded you a position as a security guard, nigga. Because before that, you was a right-way security guard. You skip over that and talk about the success of your trucking company, but you ain't going to admit that you was a security guard for Ray J, nigga. Bet you can't bang that. Let's finish this shit off, though. I told y'all we going in tonight.
Do you see your conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. That was the initiating when
The wiretap with Cash Jones was the initiating wiretap in their investigation. This is after Cash Jones' house was raided.
They started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, B-A-C-K. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wax. But they put him as Back because he a blood. So it's Back. And I said, oh, okay.
And was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well, man,
he said his lawyers told him, he said, I ain't talked to no Back. Hey, come on. Come here, boy. Come here. I don't want them tearing up my office, so y'all gonna get to meet my dog today. He said, I ain't talked to no Back. His lawyer said, oh no, that's Wack. His lawyers. So he didn't have no lawyers representing him. Well, it said his lawyer name in that paperwork. So somebody was representing him when they went and talked to you. They didn't do like you and talk without counsel.
I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, homie, right? I watched dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name. And I'm seeing and watching this, and I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me. Because I had what I had for years. And when I gave it to the homie, I said, man, you read it. Because it was a big-ass textbook of shit. And the homie just sided with what was right. He said, I can't fuck with dude no more. And that was the end of that.
Until Wax started attacking, and that's when Wax started attacking him with false allegations and all of this online.
Talk about Big U now.
Correct, because the homie Big U asked me why I didn't fuck with the nigga, and I said, when you pull up, I'm gonna show you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga. And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you let you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say 12 or 13, because it was a series of, remember the incident happened in 06, 07, but Box had went to prison. He called a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street. Right. So it had been about a 5-year period from the time that had happened to the time that they came and got the big homies. And then once how
did you feel about you waiting that long now?
Well, he chastised me, and I never, one of the things, bro, and it's like it's the slippery slope, as people say, right? Like on one end, Wack, the nigga, he wasn't doing no harm, right? He was just trying to move around and be the tough guy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, okay, that's what you want to do, cool. But then it went from that to, I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know, That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you're accountable for what you know. And when he read it, he said, okay, I see why you don't fuck with dude. I can't fuck with dude. And that was it. Let me tell you something, man. I probably haven't seen nor talked to Wack in years, And, I wish everybody success and happiness, but not on the basis of lies.
Right.
And
not on and really indicative of your character, Mark, because you have a whole campaign publicly of a brother that's
You went
heavy
to
in our
Langley.
community positively, helping get these kids graduated from school and into football and all of these other positive things. And he smutting his name through the mud just because he decided not to deal with it.
And brother, well put. Look, I call the homie Big U all the time. I call him the naked truth. And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie.
Bitch, I'm naked right now.
You know, it's an old parable about truth and lie when swimming. And, you know, lie jumped out the water and put on truth clothes. So you had a well-dressed lie, but then truth got out the water.
Hold on, we got to do that one again.
And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie.
Bitch, I'm naked right now.
You know, it's an old parable about truth and lie.
I'm naked
swimming.
right now.
And, you know, lie jumped out the water and put on truth clothes. So you had a well-dressed lie, but then truth got out the water and it was naked. So you got the naked truth that's trying to run down a well-dressed lie. Feel what I'm saying? Throw a rock and hide his hand.
Right. That's a familiar tactic that he used, but we needed to get the truth where truth appears, falsehood disappears, man. And I wanted to hear that for myself, man.
Man, hey man, I appreciate you, man, and you know, God bless. But like I said, man, you know, it's a lot of things is just a well-dressed lie. That's all I can say.
Right, and that's what Cass Jones is. He is the well-dressed lie.
Yeah, and Big U is the naked truth. You know, it is what it is. He always stood on the side of truth. He ain't never wavered from that. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
And I'm so glad that
that's
he
why
ain't
Wack's so
responded
butthurt.
publicly to these negative
Daddy
lies
don't fuck with
because
him
he's
no more.
above that shit. Let him stay low and you just stay high. Don't let this man trick you up off the street or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
Well, and then you got to understand too, bro, it's, you know, like I told you about throwing a rock and hiding your hand. You know, what's the motive for throwing the rock to begin with?
What's the motive?
Like, we know the rocks is being thrown, but what's the motive? Like, you know, like, only thing I saw the homie Big U do, put out a great documentary on hip hop. I see him, man, putting these kids through college and sending them like I'm trying to understand what's the motive, or it's a motive that we can't comprehend because we don't think on those levels. You feel me?
Hey, that's perfectly said. And I'm gonna tell you this: in all of my life, being from the community of South Central Los Angeles, only time I ever heard of a public artificial dissemination of disinformation was through COINTELPRO and J. Edgar Hoover, man. And I'm just gonna drop that jewel and let you go.
I thought they said I ain't been to the hood in 15 years. Y'all see that stomach? I had put that weight on, still broad shoulders, still knocking niggas out. But that street TV, y'all can go check that out on street TV. But yeah, man, it's so easy to dip through his
I'm naked right now.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Likewise,
brother. All right, salam alaikum.
So,
nasty work, bro.
Nasty work. You want to play with me? Y'all keep talking about me. Reggie Wright Jr. You got my dick in your mouth. CS2 back got my dick in your mouth. Take us out with the corporate sponsors because we gave them that content.
Man, listen, y'all just got some of the hottest smoke on YouTube Live and some of the hottest smoke on Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse. Listen, salute to United Color Wraps, man. Make sure if you smoke, about to smoke, just finished smoke, make sure you united your top shelf with United Colored Wraps, man. That's United Colored Wraps. Cherry, berry, grape, apple, banana, original. Hey, if I name it, flame it up with United Color Wraps, man. Salute to them. And salute to everybody that's on Clubhouse right now. Salute to the mods. Salute to the people in the goo and the people on stage. Make sure you follow that page
and get that red ticket off your profile, man. Listen, salute to Deuce Sims. Salute to the whole Damu Kiwe conversation. Salute to everybody who donated something and supported. We appreciate you. It's always love. Bless you and your family. You've just tuned into another hot live and another hot room on Clubhouse and on YouTube. This is Damu Kiwe Conversations.
And we got